All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. The Unlimited Truth is back. We're back. We're here to talk some gaming. Hopefully, we add a different perspective in a sea of what I'm sure is a sea of negativity and nonsense going on. But before we do all that, I want to say thank you, uh, for hitting 2,000 subscribers recently on this channel. And I want to thank everybody who subscribes, who watches, who comments. Even if you don't comment, and you just lurk in the background, I want to thank you. So today, I said, let's have a great show. Let's have fun. Let's have a good time. Let's talk some gaming, some Xbox, and then call it a night. Y'all guys could hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can hear you.
okay, good. Yeah. So before we get started, let me introduce the panel, and I'm gonna start with um the number one with the gun, Sega Man. Introduce yourself. Hey, Sega Man. Uh, I guess Sega Man ain't there. Hey, what's up, Batman? The Darkest Night. I'm good, man, and I hope you're doing well. Hey, what's up, Flip? What's up, Flip? Tuckmaster, man. Introduce yourself.
Wait one second. I'm trying to get back in.
Oh, hey, what's up, Tool Man? I
Hi,
see the
Two
chat
Man.
chat is getting started already.
Hello, everyone.
What's up, everybody on the panel? Hey, Deus, I know that you'll actually introduce yourself. Plus, the first lady of chat, please introduce yourself.
I'm Dia 4568. I'm a member of the Unlimited Truth, and as well as a few others in our group. And I'm glad to have you guys here. We're celebrating Unlimited's 2,000 subscribers special. So everybody, give them a clap in the chat. And this is good because it seems the
Can you
real
guys hear me?
true. Oh,
Yeah, I could hear you now.
All right, sorry, brother. Go ahead, Dale.
okay. The true Xbox fans are still holding tight and still fighting through everything, and to make it this long, that's a celebration. So thank you guys for showing up here, and thank you for joining us today.
Yeah. Thank you, and thank you, Emmanuel A1, one of the OGs of the chat. He's someone that you'll find everywhere. He'll be on 100 show, Sega Man show, you
Hey,
name it, man.
brother.
What's
Sorry
up?
about that, man. You know what happened when I'm on the phone? For some reason,
Hmm.
it'll go out. Like it'll go to where it goes to a dark screen, and then I have to come and refresh the screen on my phone, and I'll be back in the show. I don't know. I guess it just does that. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? But anyways, brother, I'm so glad to be a part of the Unlimited Truth. My brother, Unlimited Productions, man, he's come a long way, man. Through the trenches with us, through thick and thin. With Xbox, we bleed green. You know what I mean? All the way through. Congratulations to my brother, Unlimited Productions, for 2K, 2,000 subscribers, man. Congratulations, brother Unlimited. So glad to see you just keep shooting up, brother, and that's awesome, bro. And I'm glad to be a part of the podcast today. You guys know you can find me on my channel, Sega Man 101, man. At the Xbox Warriors, with my brother Unlimited, the first lady of Xbox, Tuck, the most powerful gamer, and other Zinc, the man with the numbers. Whenever he can come in, and our brother E-Rock, the
yeah,
Don King
man.
of Xbox, man.
Hopefully he sees the notification, and at least will be in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
He
But he will.
might, he might, he might,
Yeah,
man. He might. Yeah.
yeah.
Good to
But
be here, though, brother Unlimited. Good to be
oh
here, man.
yeah. Same here, man. And thank you, chat, for the thank yous. But yeah, let's get it started because we now have an official date for the annual, and it's always growing, right? The Xbox, Bethesda, Blizzard, King, Activision showcase. And this year is going to take place on June 9th, Sunday, June 9th. And I must say, I can't wait. And so what we're going to do here, we're going to talk about what we want to see, what we expect, any previews, and anything else. So I'm gonna start with you, Daya. Daya, June 9th, Sunday, June 9th, the annual Xbox Showcase. What do you want to see most? You know, is there a game? Is there an announcement? Is there something you're looking forward to?
Game wise, I want to see Perfect Dark. That game, I'm really interested to see what that game looks like, how it plays, what decisions they decided to make. So yeah, Perfect Dark is like at the top of my list too. For some reason, I'm really excited about that game, even though we've only seen a CGI trailer. So I really want to see that game, and hopefully we see more than just an image or something like that. We can see a little bit of gameplay, because I think it's long enough to where we can see a little bit of it. Like just some moves or something that Joanna Dark is doing in there. I want to see what she looks like. I want to see what the environment is going to be like. I want to see all of that. Hopefully we get that. And as for announcements and stuff, let me think. I personally really am excited about hearing about Gear 6, because I hear that thing looks phenomenal. Behind the scenes, people are saying that it's gonna knock us out because it looks so good. And I believe the coalition probably has done a wizardry with Unreal Engine. So I'm really, if you want to look at something that's going to be stunning, and obviously we got Hellblade 2 coming out, so we're going to see something beautiful. But if some people are saying that you haven't seen anything until you see Gears, yeah, I want to see Gears, the next Gear, and I hope that they do the Gears collection, because if they do, I'll drop the money right then and there and buy it.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's a podcast when everything going on in the background.
It's crazy, I know. I'm trying. Yeah. But yeah, that's everything I want to see to keep it like tight. That's what I want to see most right now.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Good stuff there, Dea. Sega Man. And hold on, Coco Fiend, man. What's up, Coco Fiend? He said, "What's good, everyone? It's been a while. Hope all is well."
What's up, good, Coco Fiend?
Everything's good, Coco Fiend. You know how it is, man. We still representing gaming. We still love Xbox over here, man. So it's all good. The base teacher said ponies are still waiting on their secret showcase. Yeah, that mystical showcase that's nowhere to be found, huh? And it's funny. It's funny, base teacher. And before I move on to Sega Man, you just made me think of a video I watched recently when it was a guy talking about the issue with the PlayStation 5 generation, and he pretty much was saying, not only, and he pretty much broke it down even more so than he broke it down similar to what I've said, how the PlayStation 5 library is just a PS4 resold to them. It's either that or sequels. He even showed the games, right? And of their first party stuff, base teacher, they only have three new IPs that came out this generation. Two of them were a mega flop. All three of them flopped because let's not forget, Returnal did like 500,000 sales or something like that. And the other two, I forgot. And like that not Foam Star, but the Destruction All Stars flopped and is dead, and something else, right? So yeah, they're not getting a showcase. They don't even got games, man. This generation, this is Sony's worst generation, in my opinion. And I don't care that Xbox is putting 4 games on their console. That's not saving them. All right, I'm tired of hearing. I'm tired of hearing the phrase of, man, Xbox. No, they didn't save them, because to save something, that means that they would have to bring up money, and nothing's making Sony's money right now. Even the Final Fantasy stuff for Square Enix, they're warning their investors it's going to be bad. So yeah, their showcase non-existence. Meanwhile, over on Xbox, this is like our third showcase this year. We had the one in January, the ID at Xbox showcase in April, and now this big one in June.
Yep.
So yeah, so Sega Man, we now know that officially on June 9th, the annual Xbox, Bethesda, Activision, Blizzard King showcase, man. Tell me, man, what are you most excited for? What game are you most looking for? You looking for a certain announcement or what?
Man, it sounded like you said supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but when you said all that together, man, it's just big things going on for Xbox, man. You know what I mean? Yep. And they took the words right out of my mouth. there's a lot that I would like to see. They always excite us with something that they bring out during the show. They give us some surprises. They also drop stuff in the Game Pass without you even knowing until you go and look, and you'll be like, damn, I didn't know they were going to put that in here. They're always surprising us, man, with stuff. But my biggest one is Gears. You know that. I'm a big Gears head. I have owned every Gears game. I have Gears comic books, figures, stuff like that. We're supposed to get a show, I thought. But a show like the Halo, but it's supposed to be like Gears.
Live action. Yeah, I heard that they was doing a live action show too. I just don't know who's doing it or anything.
Well, from what I hear, Unlimited and First Lady of Xbox, Bautista, the wrestler, is supposed to play Marcus Phoenix. So that's what I'm hearing. There's this young blood where I work at. He's telling me, "You like Gears, right?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he knows more than me. I'm like, "Shit." So he started telling me all about it, who's going to be in it, and they said, I think Bautista is supposed to be Marcus Phoenix. I was like, "Oh, that's cool, man." I said, "Yeah, I can't wait for that to come out. Would love to watch it, man. It's probably going to be hype." You know, the new
Coltrane. Then who?
I don't know. I mean, I would like to.
I would like to see who the cast is going to be.
Yeah.
Coltrane, I don't know. Might be Tuck, but that'd be cool. But yeah, man. But I'm waiting for that, Brother Unlimited and Dea. But I'm excited, man. They always come with a nice show. You know, Sarah Bond has been very active out there on the Twitter streets, and I love it. Unlimited, I love it. She's like, "Are you guys ready? We got these games coming out. Are you guys ready for Hellblade? Are you guys ready for Harold Halibut?" Like, she's always out there tweeting all the time, and is always collaborating with the Xbox fans and fan base out there, man. I'm loving it, and I think we're going to see some great stuff. We might even hear and see a little bit of the new Xbox that'll be coming out soon. We'll probably hear about that.
Right.
So, and Gears and just Gear 6, I'm ready because, Unlimited, the first Gears of War on the 360, when you watch that show, brother, when you see Marcus Phoenix running up the steps with that chainsaw, when you first see that, you're like, man, what is this going to look like? What is this? And they did a perfect job on the 360 back then with the Unreal Engine, and that was on old gen. That's when Unreal Engine was a baby, back then when they were experimenting with it with Gears 1, 2, and 3. You did see a lot more power with 3. You got to see what that Gears engine can do, especially with 2 when he was inside that big worm. Remember that big worm, and that you see his teeth going up and down like this, real big, and you can see like all the details and when you're inside the big worm's body. So they really know how to implement the Unreal Engine. So I can't wait to see Gear 6 with the new Unreal Engine, man. That's going to be unfreaking believable. Yeah. Because Gears 5 even blew you away. The characters on there, like it blew you away, man. I mean, it gets better and better every time they bring a Gears out. It gets better and better, Unlimited. So, bruh, I cannot wait to see that Gears in play. Also, Hellblade Senua's Saga. I would like to see more from a game called Contraband. You don't really hear them talking about that anymore.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would like to see that, brother, and First Lady of X. I would love to see more about Contraband, different games like that, and I'm just really looking forward to it because I just believe that we're going to get blown away. And let's get this out of the way before we move on. Limited. People were talking about Gear 6. Oh man, it's going to be crazy. Wait until you see it. And what happens out there on the toxic gaming streets? The PlayStation dudes think Gear 6 is coming to PlayStation. It's not coming to PlayStation.
Yeah.
So please stop saying that. It's not coming to PlayStation. You're not getting Gear 6 on PlayStation. If you want to play Gear 6, you need to buy a PC or you need to buy Xbox. Man, I don't know how many times I got to tell you fools this, man. You're not getting Gears, Forza, or Halo. You're not getting none of those games. If you want to play that game, you got to go out and buy an Xbox or buy yourself a laptop. You know what I mean? Or a PC. That's the only way you're going to play Gears. You're definitely not getting Gears. So I mean, they need to stop saying, "Oh yeah, it'll come on PlayStation 5. Yeah, it'll come on
they're
there.
so
Phil, give it to
excited.
us."
They're more excited about this showcase than I don't know if it's more than Xbox gamers, but
No, come on.
they
not
act
even
like
close
it's a
there.
PlayStation showcase. They really believe a lot of these games they're going to see is going to end up over there on PlayStation.
Ain't that right, First Lady of X? But I thought we didn't have any games though.
I know. Yeah.
That's what I mean. I thought Xbox got no games unlimited. I mean, we don't got no games for you guys. Why you want Gear 6? Remember, we don't have no games, right?
None.
But you're up there asking for every single game we get over here. You think Hellblade's coming over? Hellblade ain't going over there, dude.
Yeah.
You're not getting Hellblade.
The console where they don't buy games, they want our games. Come on, stop it.
That's what I'm saying. Unlimited. What are they playing right now? Look.
Like,
I heard that we might get Helldivers.
Yeah. Listen, Helldivers on Xbox is more likely than
I agree.
than Gears on PlayStation.
I
Because
agree.
look, Helldivers might as well be a PC game, as we see here. PC has been a huge part of the success of Helldivers 2.
Yep.
PC Helldivers 2 is the 7th highest grossing Sony published game in history. Without PC, it wouldn't rank among the top 20. So
Wow.
it's a PC game.
Yes,
All right,
it's
so
a PC game,
that's
yeah.
untreated. Because when some like 70 or 80% of the player base is on it, I mean, Helldivers 2 has exposed these PlayStation guys that they don't buy games. And what Helldivers 2 also going to do is what I've been telling them for the longest: get ready for day one on PC and console.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Get ready for that because that game already showed that when the game you know y'all don't buy y'all games. Y'all don't buy these Xbox games, and I don't care that Sea of Thieves did well in pre-orders. Because what's going to happen is after the release, y'all ain't gonna buy Sea of Thieves either. It already has 4 million players. It's gonna have like 42 million, and people gonna pretend that's a success on PlayStation. Get out of here.
It reached 40 million without PlayStation.
Yeah, but continue, nigga, man.
Well, it wasn't it. If I'm right, First Lady of X and Unlimited, didn't they say that Helldivers was doing better, more numbers than what's that game we've been playing with the little Pokemons? What's the name of the game again?
It didn't do better than Power
It did
World.
not do better.
Power World had like 25 million players, 10 on Xbox, 15 on PC.
Yep.
It is not doing them numbers.
And the numbers they were saying that they were doing actually turned out to be Steam numbers, I think. Was it Steam numbers or PC numbers? But it wasn't PlayStation numbers. It had to do with
Helldivers is being carried by the PC guys and
right.
The distribution it's not like Power World. Well, there are more on PC than Xbox, but Xbox still has over 11 million players on the game.
Right.
So
Yeah.
even if you took the PC guys away, it would have been a success, which is
Yeah.
something people keep pretending to not understand. But that's how it works in this gaming world, where it's just a lot of make believe, basically, where they don't care about the facts.
They don't care about the facts, and even though some people say Uncle Phil or give them games, and they're not even supporting the games that went over there. The only game that really did good over there really was probably Hi-Fi Rush, maybe a little bit of.
That did good.
Hi-Fi Rush didn't do good.
It didn't do good. Yeah.
You might not have been here when I did that podcast. Sega Man, Hi-Fi Rush didn't even crack the top 100.
Yep.
Damn.
No, it didn't.
They didn't
No, it
crack
did
it.
not.
Well, what's Grounded went over there? They ain't playing Grounded either, right?
No, that's not. I haven't seen anything on Grounded on PlayStation, so that tells me all I need to know.
Yeah,
Man,
nobody not even talk about that game.
that's messed up. You get these games, they beg and port beg and drive beg guys, and they don't even support the games. Like we've been telling you guys for years, they don't even support their own games. So with Phil Spencer giving them games over there to them to play, they don't even support it, bro. That shows you that they don't.
They're never going to. They're never going to. All this little test that Microsoft did with these 4 games, to me, it just showed them that they might as well just keep their games on their in their own ecosystem going forward.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Grounded
should.
actually got popular again on PC because once they had an update, all of a sudden my friends that I played some Grounded with, I saw all of them hopping back into Grounded again. So like that's what I just think. Grounded was heavily supported by PC and I believe Xbox gamers too. I'm not sure, but I had Grounded before I had Game Pass. So, but
Yeah.
I saw friends hopping back into Grounded again. So
Yeah.
I know it was heavily supported on PC. So
Yeah.
I don't
The game had 20 million players before it went multi-plat. The
Right.
game was
Yeah.
already a success.
Yeah.
You know.
And so was Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is big,
It's
huge.
That's a huge
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
And so that move and this is why I personally didn't like the move because I knew this was coming, right?
Yep.
Where I knew it wasn't going to do good. It's the people who talk about these games should go everywhere are people who just don't want Xbox to be a console maker. That's really it. And so hopefully the message Xbox got from this is to refocus on just Xbox and the brand itself and Game Pass and not worry about catering to Nintendo or PlayStation, who they're gonna do their thing. Nintendo's gonna do their thing. I don't know what PlayStation gonna do because they're scrambling. They're scrambling so bad right now that that at this point, to me, it's going to be luck if the PS6 isn't their last console at this rate, right?
Yeah.
But that's just me. But Coco Fiend here said, I just want to say y'all are fresh, a breath of air in the gaming space. Too many complaints about small stuff. Yeah, I've noticed that too, Coco Fiend, and that's why for me personally. I'm not Mr. Negative. I was, when I got time for gaming, I'm still loving these games. I'm still enjoying what Xbox is doing, and here's the thing, Coco Fiend. When 99% of what you're doing is fine, the 1% that isn't, I'm just not gonna blow it out of proportion. But Sega Man, you got anything else you want to see at the showcase before I move on to Tuck?
Brother, no, I just think that, like I said before, Brother Unlimited, First Lady of X and Tuck, man, hey, I just think we're gonna be blown away. Like I said, I think we're gonna be happy with a lot of stuff that games that are gonna be coming out. We're gonna get some surprises. We might even hear, like I said, maybe actually hear it from Sarah Bond because she mentioned it about our new console. That's gonna be again the most powerful console on the planet. They keep forgetting about that. We're not going to be beaten in that power narrative. If that PlayStation 6 comes out and it's powerful, good. I'm glad for you. But when a new Xbox comes out, them days are over because we're going to have the most powerful console again. Mm-hmm. And that thing is going to be a freaking beast. I got a feeling that thing is going to be a freaking beast, bro. And we haven't even broken in the power of our Series X's yet.
Yeah, which is the problem. Which is the problem with all this next generation talk to me, Sega Man. It's because it's clear devs, even Xbox devs, are not tapping into the full potential.
Right.
Hellblade seems like it's going to be the first real game this generation.
Yeah.
That's pushing that envelope.
Yeah.
Gears, I think, will do so. Starfield pushed it, but it was massive in its content more so than its than its visuals.
Yeah.
Even though the game still looks beautiful, don't get me wrong. It's awe-inspiring sometimes to just be on the planets, just roaming around and seeing the little details they capture.
Yeah,
you'll see it, brother.
The Series X, I don't think they're even. It's clear that. And then the third-party devs really aren't tapping into the potential for some reason.
Yeah.
I thought coming to the generation, devs would have had a bit more pride in themselves to be like, look, we got this ultra powerful console machines. Let's show off. Let's show off like you could do on a PC. But it seems like they aren't going that route. I don't know if it's because it'll be too expensive, too time-consuming, or what. But yeah, man, that's the only thing that kind of worries me a bit, Sega Man, about this super powerful consoles that I hopefully they start taking advantage of it.
Agreed.
I hope they do before. I really hope they do before the new ones come out. I mean, it's hard to keep up with the Joneses sometimes, but like I said, I don't think we've seen the full power of the Series X. I mean, we're going to see it with Hellblade. I definitely believe with Hellblade we're going to see it.
I agree.
With that mocapping, she's very good. The girl that's playing her, she's very good on her facial expressions and how she does her facial expressions. I noticed that when I watched the documentary, and we're really going to see the true power of the Series X. And yes, they're going to be damage control and so bad. The salt piles are going to be heavy that we don't even need. Salt Man will have it for next winter because there'll be so much salt out there about the game. You'll see. They're going to have every nitpick that they can find about Hellblade: Senua's Saga. I guarantee you that, man. I guarantee.
You know what? If they end up doing that, because I think Hellblade 2 is going to be an experience. It's not going to be just a game. It's going to be something that people talk about that you can't understand unless you see it for your own eyes, right? They're not going to believe it. And I think that if they want to just nitpick stuff, let them do it. But we're going to experience this game. I think it's going to be a new tier of what a game can do with that fidelity. And I'm telling you, I can't wait. But I think that the FOMO is going to hit a lot of them guys because, like I said, it's nothing. Even if you see a person put it up on video, it's not going to be the same unless you see it with your own eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
Even though, go ahead.
Unlimited, real quick before you go. They're going to say Unlimited. And Unlimited knows we hear this all the time during shows, during after shows. Oh, let's run on PC. That ain't the Series X. Let's run on the
PC. That's going to be it there, man. That's hilarious. That's exactly what they're probably going to say.
Yep.
Shout out to Long Live the Black Mamba, the homie Black Mamba with the super chat. He said, "Congrats on 2K. Had to stop by and shout out to the panel and chat."
What's up, Black Mamba? What's up, brother?
Yeah. Black Mamba's one of them guys. He usually catches the show afterwards live and leave comments afterwards, man. So it's nice to see him live, man. Black Mamba's the homie.
That's what's up.
Yeah. The base teacher said, "I'm glad the Xbox is starting to run away with it." Excuse me. But if they go woke and fumble the bag, that's on them. Xbox will be fine.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Look, guys. Nobody's winning the woke awards more than Sony, where it seems like all their main characters are gay. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man 2, a superhero game. You know, a side mission in that game is taking gay kids to prom or something.
It is.
You're not topping that. Xbox at least knows to make this stuff fun, and you know what I'm saying. And, so they're gonna be gay characters, but at least in them games, they're gonna have a personality. The side quest is gonna be an actual side quest, like you do with Barrett or somebody in the Starfield.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ain't worried about little stuff like that. Hell, one of the most anticipated games since it's been shown to me is South of Midnight, only because I never thought I'd see a game that took place in the southern U.S. You know what I'm saying? With that type of art style and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. So
yeah,
man. I ain't worried one bit, and I know woke is the big trigger word these days. Again, man, for a lot of people. For me, it's just like, listen, it is what it is. As long as it's good. That's my philosophy. Has always been, as long as it's good, I could put up with any almost.
Yeah, they saying that. I've seen a couple of. I'm watching a couple of new people. Unlimited. I'm watching a dude named Andy Pants. He's kind of clowning them.
Oh, Andy Pants is really good. Yeah.
I like Andy Pants. There's this girl named Melanie something. She looks like a punk rocker girl, but she's like religious. She's like a religious person, and she does video games.
Oh,
and she's
gamer. Okay.
Melanie something. I'll have to send it to you there. But she's very. She's Melanie Mack. She's very, very opinionated. Like she'll say, I want men to look like men, and I want women to look like women in my games. And she's always getting attacked all the time. But she's very opinionated, and she's very serious about what she thinks, especially about Lara Croft. I guess Tomb Raider is one of her biggest games ever, and she likes talking about. And she's very opinionated, Dea, and she's like, look, I just want my games to look like what they're supposed to look like, not trying to make them look like women, not trying to make them look like men. You know what I mean? And she gets attacked all the time, but she's telling how she feels. She's a gamer.
Yeah.
That's just how she
it's what
feels.
She's speaking opinion most people have. Let's
Yes,
be
that's what
Right.
how most women think. We don't
That's-
want to look at a guy that look like a woman. We
Yeah.
don't want that. We want a guy to look like a guy. Hey, is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
so much to ask for? You
Well,
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's like I thought a woman in a video game.
Oh, okay.
She ended up being
There
a
we
great character.
Yeah. And Unlimited, we're like at the end of the day, I'm a gamer. Yes, there has been games that came out in Game Pass in the past that I've played, and yes, they were woke games, but they were like kind of like a Telltale's game. So what's that one
Yeah.
called with him and the girl and his brother? They were, I forgot the name of it, but I beat that game.
that was
Twin
the
Peaks or
Strange
Twin
game?
something or
Oh,
huh?
never mind. I thought it was Life is Strange or something like that.
No, that I beat that one too. But there was another one where it was a brother and sister that went back to go find what happened to their father
Oh, I never played that one.
or something like that. I can't remember the name of the game, but I played it because it was in Game Pass. I'm like, man, let me try this chill. It's a chill game. Let me try this chill game out. And you had different decisions that you had to make in the game, and you can tell what kind of decisions they are. You know what I'm talking about, Unlimited. I don't need to say, but I decided not to do that, make that decision. You know what I mean? So I decided what I wanted them to do, and that's it. I mean, it's my game, so I can decide what I want them to do. You have a choice to make what you would like to do in the game with the people, and I chose different ways. So, but after it's said and done, Unlimited, it was a decent game because I try every game. I don't play a lot of those games, but I try every game, and I end up beating the game. I beat Life is Strange too. So I mean, yeah, I just got into them. They were in Game Pass, and I beat them. Beat them like in like a couple hours because they weren't long games. You know what I mean? So they were all right. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that's what's up, man. Personally, for me personally, I don't play too many of the story games. Only because for my gaming taste, I need games that has gameplay. So when a game is just pretty much watching or press A to watch them talk, that's not for me. So I don't really play them type of games. So I'm not super familiar with stuff like that.
Kind of like the Walking Dead Telltale. Do you ever like those?
No, never liked them.
Never like them? Okay.
No, I remember playing the Telltale's Batman game, and I went back to the Arkham games after that. Like, man, I need my games to do something. I don't need to watch Batman. I want to play as Batman.
Well, didn't you play? You played the werewolf one, didn't you? Did you play the werewolf one, the Telltale werewolf?
No.
Okay, because that was actually a popular one, Unlimited, back in when Telltale was big. The werewolf game was very popular. It was popular. A lot of people liked the werewolf one.
The ones I played and owned, I owned the Batman ones.
Yeah, I got them too. Yeah.
Back when Games with Gold was giving away the free games, I got the Walking Dead free.
Right. Yeah.
And, I played. Now the one I did like was the Tales from the Borderlands. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good, and that was oddly enough my introduction to the Borderlands series. And now I like and then I like the mainline Borderland games. 1, 2 specifically a lot better.
Yeah,
because those are actual games. But yeah, that was pretty good. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty rare for me personally. When I see them story games, I usually jump to something else on game.
I mean, it was okay. It's just like real quick too. And our brother Chuck wants to talk. That Yakuza game that came out, it's decent, but the only thing, Unlimited, it is really like watching. It's like watching The Young and the Restless. Seriously, you can skip it.
Yeah.
You can skip it, but there's a lot of dialogue of them talking and stuff.
Long cutscenes.
Yeah, and I'm like, God damn. And I kept pushing A because I didn't want to keep watching it so I can get on with the game. But it was long, maybe like 20 minutes.
Yep. Hey, listen, I beat Lost Judgment. Fun game, but them cutscenes were too damn long, man.
Man, it was really like watching a movie.
You know how on Xbox where you don't touch the controller for a while, the screen dims and all that stuff?
Yeah.
That's how long them cutscenes were in that damn game. And by the end of it, I'm like, game, just let me play this damn thing. Because when
it's too long.
Yeah, but they want you to watch movies in between. I'm like, dude, That's too much. But but I digress. You know, by the way, just because and what's fun, I mean, I could still get enjoyment from their games. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's just that they probably won't be making my game of the year list type stuff. And Vodka here said 80% of Helldivers PC crowd quit playing, which that doesn't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? I don't follow the damn game, so I just know that it was successful on PC and not on PS5. That's all I could tell you. And and everything backing that up. And PlayStation fans is not going to pretend that's a success under my watch unless they're ready to admit that Sony's got to put their games they want on PC.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Sega Forever? He said, "Congrats, bro. Thank you.
Sega Forever, brother. What's up?"
Check out his long ass podcast. Where the shortest one is like 5 hours long. And
He got the Jerry Lewis Marathon podcast, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our brother Sega Forever, man. He holds the world's record, bro. Can't nobody beat him.
No, no, I don't know about that because I've seen some of these PlayStation. I heard them PlayStation dudes. They going 4 hours solo. They'll do solo podcasts for that damn long for 4 hours. So
God damn, I can't do that, dude. Damn.
What are
their
you talking
podcasts are
about?
longer than their
Xbox?
games. Yeah, they
Damn.
talk about people like that MBG dude. They do they really do 5 hour podcasts talking about Xbox the whole damn time.
Wow.
Are you serious, bro? God damn.
Yeah. Flip Money said the next Xbox is going to be more like PC than ever. Yeah, I could see that. I just hope that they don't go so far PC that they forget that the Xbox is still a console at heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For us console gamers, you know, don't go that far over the deep end.
Jason Ronalds, he'll make sure about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Silva. He said, "What's up, Xbox family? What's up, Silva?"
Hello.
Yeah, and Tell Me Why. That was the name of the game. But Tuck, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, sorry it took so long, Tuck, but you know how it is. Sometimes when we get talking, we get talking. But Tuck,
Oh yeah.
June 9th,
Oh yeah.
June 9th, Tuck, the official date of this annual Xbox, Bethesda, King, Activision, and whoever. A part of me hope that they pick somebody up before then so we can add that to the list, right? EA or something, right? That'd be great. But the
Right.
Xbox showcase gets gets deeper and deeper. So I want to know what are you looking forward to? Are you expecting a certain game, a certain announcement, Tuck? What are you most looking forward to?
Man, I'm just looking for everything for Xbox to show. I mean, there's not one certain game that I'm really looking for.
Mhm.
I just want to see nothing but good ass games and put these damn ponies in their damn place. That's all I want to see. When it comes down to them, I mean, you know, they begging for our game so damn much.
Yeah.
They want everything to be day one, like it comes on the Xbox. But it's not gonna be that way. People try to tell these ponies that, but they hard headed. They don't want to listen. So, you know what I mean? You know, because like that one guy, what's his name, Jazz?
Oh, Jazz Gordon?
Yeah, he came out with a statement, but he had to rebuttal it. He turned around had to erase it.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, because people, because people don't understand, he do not work for Microsoft. See, everybody thinking that just because you got Windows Central, but Microsoft is not even part of Windows Central.
He's a Nintendo dude.
I mean, and he came out with a statement today, and he's very, they saying that he's very, very worthy of what he's saying, but I'm like, sometimes just shut your mouth, but he had to rebuttal everything what he had to do today, and he had to erase it off the post because he said that was just his, he should have came out and said that is his assumption about what he think what he think they're going to about what he think that's what they're going to do.
Right.
But he made himself like an ass by saying what he said.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to rebuttal everything what he said, and then his boy Tim Dog, Tim Dog just an asshole. I mean, he really is hurt. He's just butthurt about everything about what happened. I mean, it don't make no doggone sense about, dude, this video games.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and no telling what kind of relationship that you had with Phil, but that shit's done. I mean, you can go ahead and talk all the crap all you want to about Microsoft, but it's still only the fact that, you know, you decided you got to do what you want to do, so do it and be done with it, and don't never ever come back. Don't never ever come back, because we're not gonna let you in.
Yeah,
That's all it is to it.
Yeah.
But I tell you right now, the game that I'm really enjoying right now, and is the baseball, the Major League Baseball.
Okay.
The show.
Yeah, you liking it?
I am liking it. And, you know, but the only thing that I don't like is when these Sony ponies come out and say, "Oh, well, you know, well, y'all got our game." I say, "Y'all, listen here. The only reason why we got it is because Major League Baseball told y'all straight up that we're not making no money from y'all. So we got to make money. So we want to put on other platforms." Now they went and told them, "You keep on making the game, but if you don't want to make the game, we would gladly hire somebody else to make the game for us." And that's all it is to it. But all these damn ponies really thinking that the reason why the baseball is doing so good is because of them.
No.
I'm like, y'all, I said, y'all kidding? I said, the last 3 years, it's been on the Game Pass, and before then, y'all wasn't even breaking 1 million. Y'all wasn't even breaking 1 million on that game. So that's the reason why Major League Baseball did what they had to do. But the thing that killed them the most, this is the thing that killed the PlayStation fans so damn bad. And this is what I always told my friend. And I told my friend like this: when they made that deal to put on the Game Pass, why the hell Sony, and it's y'all game, why the hell y'all not putting on y'all Game Pass too?
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing about it is, y'all still gotta buy it. We don't have to buy it. I mean, we can buy it if we want to, but if we don't want to, we don't have to. So, you know, and I said, and I'm very sure the game is selling better on the Xbox than it is that damn miserable ass PS5 bullshit.
Yeah, you know,
I'm very sure of that.
You know, Tuck,
Yeah.
something kind of just been rummaging through my head, right? And that is, can you hear me, Tuck?
Yeah, you hear what you say?
I was saying something has just been rummaging through my head whenever I see that none of these PlayStation games do well. And Tuck, I gotta ask, man, what the hell are PlayStation? If there are 50 million PS5s out there, what the hell are they spending their time playing on?
NBA 2K.
And you know what, dude, I've always been one of them myself. I mean, I'm like, okay, you get over what they say 50 million consoles up there. What are they playing?
I know.
Fortnite, NBA 2K. That's all they play.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Yep.
Call of Duty, which is making Xbox money now.
Yep.
Right.
None of these games are growing. None of these games are selling all that super well. All the Square Enix exclusives are just flat out failing, you know. So at some point I look at the PlayStation 5 and think they got the worst install base I've ever seen, right? Because usually a higher install base, you know, you usually produces at least decent sales, but it seems like nothing, just nothing is growing over there, even less than anywhere else.
Nope.
But it goes to show you that this is what it goes to show us. That people always going to talk about Xbox sales is going down and all that stuff. They're not selling either right now. Ain't none of these consoles really selling no more. Because let's be truthful, these young kids out here is going with tablets, phones, PC, And now since that Game Pass is almost everywhere, they can do that now.
Yep.
That's the whole beauty. That's the whole
Steam
beauty
Deck.
of that's the whole beauty of Xbox, Microsoft. I mean, like I try to tell my friend, Microsoft is gonna always make consoles because they know people out there like the consoles. So you're not gonna turn around and hurt your people like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now people who just want to play it on PC and play the Game Pass on tablets, that's an option, and it's a good option because people can play everywhere. Damn, I mean, hell, you can play it on your Samsung TV. They got an app on that now.
It's built in.
I'm like, come on, y'all. I mean, and eventually, what's gonna happen is that Sony gonna wind. I mean, don't get me wrong. So, Sony might be around a little bit more longer than what we think, but once this stuff really happens, and if they don't come out with any good quality games next year, and let me tell you, and the way it's looking right now, with them games not selling, that they don't already make exclusive content for their machine, and it's not selling good, dude, how the hell you think next year gonna look? How the hell do you really think next year's gonna look?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, and I'm sorry, in Square Enix, I don't know what the hell they doing. I'm like, me and Hunter talked about it earlier. I told Hunter straight up. I said, that's why I'm always telling you. If I'm a big industry like Square Enix, EA, Take-Two, and all of them, I am not making an exclusive deal with nobody because I don't have to. We don't have to. Now, when a game gets older and it's not making as much money as it once was, that's a whole different subject. That's when Microsoft come to you and say, okay, let's put on the Game Pass so you make a little bit more extra money. But we know, and everybody said, well, they need to turn around and do a marketing deal with Grand Theft Auto. Really? Do they really need to? Do Microsoft really need to? Because you know that's gonna cost money right there to do a download content. I mean, do something with Grand Theft Auto. That's gonna cost money, and really, Grand Theft Auto really don't need to do it. But I tell you right now, if Sony gonna go ahead and spend that money to go on ahead and do it, let them do it because it's gonna cost them money. Either way it go. So, I mean, and I'm glad to see what Microsoft did when they decided to go ahead and break away from Call of Duty from the marketing deal because that's costing you money. That's costing you money to download content for 6 months. Dude, you're not losing that much in 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
You're not losing that much in 6 months. Now, if it's a year, yeah, I can see that. But if it's 6 months, dude, people can wait 6 months for download content to come out on a system. Because I tell you right now, now since we own Call of Duty, oh, they're not liking it. They still not liking it. And that's the reason why I tell people straight up. That's the reason why Proof Jim Ryan fought so hard. And I don't blame him for fighting so hard. You got to fight for something because the thing about it is, and he knew, once Call of Duty, once Xbox get Call of Duty, they get Activision, Blizzard, Bethesda, all of them, it's over. And I'm telling you right now, if they ever get their hands, and I'm not really sure if they're going to do this or not, but if they ever get their hands on Square Enix, it's definitely over. But really, they don't need to do nothing with Square Enix. Square Enix just need to get off their ass and just say no more exclusive deals to Sony. That's what they need to do. Stop all this old politics, that old Japanese politics that you always do with Sony because their consoles are not selling. I mean, the consoles are selling, but the games, the software not selling because people getting upset about little things that don't make no sense. I mean, it's like. I mean, me and Ultimate, we had a long talk about it, and I told him the same thing too. It's like that Star Wars Outlaw game that's about to come out. Dude, the game don't come out until August, and they already bitch complain about the game already. I'm like, really? The game don't come out till August, and you already talking about how the girls' features are? Really? Come on, y'all. I mean, damn, they got time to clean that up. But like I said, the game don't come out till August. So why complain about it? People, play your damn games. That's the reason why all these games out here now is having a hard time, because what? Suicide Squad versus Justice League, versus Justice League, that's the reason why that game failed. Because we got so many damn old ass YouTubers out here that all they do is think about their money. They ain't think about these damn games. They ain't think about these games. They think about how to rip a game up so they can keep their fan base happy. And that's how today's world is, because that Suicide Squad game versus Justice League, dude, it ain't nothing like it.
Yeah, I'm about to play it again once we're done with the show.
Dude, the game runs smooth. It runs smooth, and it's way better than Spider-Man. People talk about Spider-Man all they want, and I'm not sure, Colin, if I'm not sure, I mean, limited team, if I'm not sure, I think they just came out with download content for Spider-Man not too long ago.
Yeah,
and nobody's not even talking about it.
Yeah, I'm not aware of any DLC for that game.
It's been a while, but it's not too long ago. But nobody's not even talking about it.
Yeah, well, there's nothing to talk about. As you see on screen, they got no games right now.
Huh?
I said there's nothing to talk about with Sony. That's why. And that's
right.
That's why they talk about just Xbox, because Xbox is the only one that's got any lineup. That's why they're port begging for Xbox games, because Sony got nothing that coming anytime soon.
If you want to, Tuck, Spider-Man can take you to prom.
Boy, you are a mess. And like I told Limited, my son, he got Helldivers, and I played it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, it's okay. But as far as these people, they're trying to compare this thing to Call of Duty and all that stuff, you can't even do that. I said, and I just told people, I know how some people feel about Call of Duty, but their game modes, man, their game modes for their online is just a different breed of cat. I mean, they got like so many different modes on there, like military different modes on that game. Is pitiful, and I'm loving it. I'm loving Call of Duty too. But other than that, man, baseball, Call of Duty, that new game that Hebot was talking about, I'm playing a lot of it too. That Hero game. Let me tell you, man, the guy who did that game, he put a lot of work into that game. Mm-hmm. That game is good. You know what game I'm talking about?
Harold Halibut.
Yeah, I mean, that guy put a lot of work into that game, man.
It's a good game, Tuck. I'm playing it. It's a really good game, man. It's a sci-fi kind of like. It's not. I don't want to say weird. It's different, and that's why I like it. It's very different,
very different.
I really like it. It's that clay animation like type characters. It's really cool. I like it, man.
Right.
It kind of reminds you of Robot Chicken. You remember the show called Robot Chicken?
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
The characters stop animation. It's pretty cool. I knew you would like it. You'll dig it, man. It's a really good game.
Oh, it is a good game. It's like I'm so into that game. I'm like, wow. It's a little slow at first, but it picks up the action here later on, and that what makes it so cool.
Yeah.
And it's just a good game. And I give the guy all the credit in the world who made it.
Mm-hmm.
They did a good job of that game. So, but that's all I got to say tonight, fellas. So I have to go to bed because I have to get up and go to work in the next 2 hours. So,
all right, Tuck. Have a good night, my friend.
Okay, and
All right,
like
Big
I
Chuck.
said,
All right, brother.
hey, and they there.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
I said,
I added you. Did you see?
Xbox rocks. PlayStation ain't about shit
Did
because
you,
what they, huh?
Chuck? Did you hear Dea? She said she added you on Xbox, my brother.
Yeah, I hear her. Yeah, I heard her.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a surprise coming for you, Dale.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Look out.
Coming for you.
Look out now.
Yeah.
So, So what games do you got?
Who, me?
Talk about this off
Oh,
stream.
okay, yeah, okay.
We can talk about that later on. So
Yeah, just leave me some messages and I'll keep up with you. I'll let you know.
Chuck. We can't be having casual conversations.
Okay, y'all. I'll talk to you later, man. I'll see y'all when
Take your butt to sleep, man.
yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do now.
All right, Chuck.
Okay, and I'll
All right,
talk to you
brother.
later.
All right.
Okay,
bye.
take care.
All right,
I'm out. All right, brother.
Before I introduce Hebot, let me shout out a couple more people that came in, like Anthony Chickmunk. Not Hebot, but Anthony Chickmunk. Thank you for joining. The homie Shizno Elite, always Shizno, who's always gaming. And I think that's it. Who's joined since? But Hebot, the world's most powerful gamer. You there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Brother, Hebot, what's up?
Hello, Hebot.
Hello.
Brother Hebot in the house.
Hebot, yeah. I'm so glad that you're able to join Hebot. We're doing the I hit 2,000 subscribers recently, and want to do a little show tonight. So how are you, my friend? But before I get you caught up on everything.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just there, dealing with important real life situations. I'm trying to get situated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hello? I'm just
We're
trying
here,
to find
brother.
a place. Yeah, I'm trying to find a place before June, the end of June, and that's been a pain in the booty.
Yeah. That is tough.
Trying to get the car stuff situated because I did get another car, but I got to get like the paperwork and everything that it needs done still situated. Been so busy, haven't been able to do much of anything as far as gaming, which sucked. Although I did take the time out to play the Ninja Turtles arcade beat 'em up.
Oh, how was that, man? 'Cause I saw that you posted that on Instagram.
I mean, it's silly to the point, but it's fun. It's a fun game. With more people. It's even more fun. I've played it with my boys.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, because it's an arcade port, and the development team doesn't have experience really doing a lot of console version. It doesn't have an online mode, co-op, online.
Yeah.
But maybe down the road, like they did with Double Dragon Gate, and they might add it on, hopefully. But you never know.
That would be nice. Yeah, if they do that, that would be cool. Hello?
Uh-oh, is he is botting on us a little bit. Hello?
Hebot there?
He's having some connection issues.
Yeah. He's probably on the road.
Yeah.
He's probably on the road.
Okay. Well, until he comes back. Oh, you here? Oh, okay.
I'm here.
I want to know what Hebot is looking forward to for the showcase. So
Yeah. Well, I was going to introduce himself, but yeah, if you could hear us,
I'm looking forward.
Oh,
you bought really, really bad. Hebot, we can't hear you.
you sound like Zap from Roger, brother. I can't hear him at all now, guys.
I can't either.
I can't hear him at all.
Yeah.
Well, we can't have a lot of dead air, so until he
Yeah.
gets through Unlimited, maybe you can give us your. Did you give us your?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Batman: The Darkest Knight. What superhero do you think that deserves their own game that never had one? That never had one is interesting. Well, fortunately, there's a Wonder Woman game that's still coming from WB. That he specifically said that never happened. Because I was going to say Green Lantern, but Green Lantern did technically have a game in like 2011. So let's see who hasn't had a game.
Has Spawn had a game before?
Yeah, Spawn definitely had games before.
Oh, okay. Then I was going to say Spawn.
I think on the original Xbox, right? Unlimited. I think I have it.
Yep,
original Xbox.
Think of Spawn Armageddon.
And I think on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
I think one came out on the Dreamcast.
That's right. There was one on the Dreamcast. I think Hebot has that in his collection.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's been a lot of superhero games over the time that gaming have been around. So one that's never had a game. I'm trying to think of a superhero that just wasn't in a game at all. That I.
What
like
about
to
the
see.
Punisher? Has the Punisher?
Yeah, Punisher had a game.
Yeah.
That was a great one from the OG Xbox. I think Hebot has that too in his collection.
Oh my
What
God!
what was the question? What was the question on it?
The Batman and Dark Knight asked, "What superhero do you think deserves their own game that never had one?" So I'm trying to think of a superhero
that never had one.
Never had one.
What faction though? Marvel, DC?
Oh, it's just any superhero.
I think Daredevil would be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Daredevil. That's a good choice. Yeah.
Because it could be traversal, and also it could have a lot of martial arts style fighting. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
think it would be cool.
Yeah.
I think he does both.
Had a PS2 game though back in the day.
Did it? It might have. I mean, the Ghost Rider one was good. It was very God of War, like the first one.
Yeah.
But it needed more polish. You could tell that the developers still knew at what they were doing, but it was still pretty decent for PlayStation. I have it.
Yeah.
They made, I think, 2 of them. But I would say a solid Daredevil, like a good new next-gen Daredevil would be nice.
Yeah.
Moon Knight is another one. Moon Knight would be a dope-ass game, though.
Oh, yeah, that's a good choice, Moon Knight.
Then for DC, we still need a solid Superman game because we never really had him.
Thank you.
But
I love you, Hebot. You know that.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was focusing on the never had one specifically because if we just do it in general, Green Lantern. I needed my Green Lantern game, a big budget Justice League.
Well,
game,
the Green Lantern had the one that was the Green Lantern. Green Lantern had the beat 'em up one, which was good too. Mm-hmm. It was co-op. It was solid, but. I'd
be cool with something like a Blue Beetle or Black Adam game. I think those two would be
Blue Beetle game would be dope. Black Adam one would be dope. Blue
Beetle could be like DC Spider-Man basically in the sense that he's younger, and he's got cool powers, and
Well, they could do a co-op one like Blue Beetle with Bolster Gold.
Yeah, that's right. Blue Beetle.
They work together a lot in their buddies.
And then you got the Ted Cord Blue Beetle or the Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle. You could also team up.
Right.
Yeah, Booster Gold and Blue Beetle. That's actually genius. They're actually genius. That's actually genius because they're really good in the comics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Unlimited Hebot. And on the DC part, guys, because you guys know a little bit more than me. Is there a woman? Is there a black woman, female character, superhero for DC?
Yeah, Vixen.
There's a couple. Sunfire.
Mm-hmm.
There's the other one with the black and yellow overall. I forget her name. She has like a purple hawk. I forget her.
It's a Vixen.
What is it?
Vixen.
Vixen. Yeah.
Vixen. Yeah, Vixen. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They have a couple. They have a couple. they got strong characters in DC too, but that have never been visited, like Taskmaster, you know. Oh no, that's Marvel.
Yeah.
That's Marvel. I'm trying to think what was the other one. It'd probably be dope if they did a vigilante one,
Yeah, that would be cool.
because he's like the
What a
Punisher.
question.
You know what I mean? Yeah, vigilante just like the Punisher, but he does more martial arts as well.
Yeah.
That'd be a good.
Do you guys like the Do you guys like the Deadpool games?
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Oh, we're kinda
oh yeah. They're very underrated, especially the one that came out for 360 and the Xbox
Mhm.
One. That's a dope
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
It has a lot of different gameplay, different gameplay mechanics and style. It's very, third wall. You know,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good though. And graphics are decent. It has good encounters in there, like fight Cable and stuff. Got good ones. Got some good. It's a good game.
Yep. Fun game.
I have it both for 360 and Xbox One.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I only had the Xbox One copy. Yeah,
The problem is that a lot of those games ain't back compat, so because the Captain American one was excellent. It was really good. The Captain America game, that game was real good.
Yeah, that was good. I've been trying to get my hands on it.
What, Captain America?
Yeah, it's probably a little pricey now, but it's really good. The gameplay is fucking solid. I like the gameplay better than the Batman Arkham.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far from, but to be fair, I haven't played that game in so long. I don't remember much about it.
Well, the reason why I say that is because you controlled everything. You know what I mean? All the combats were with button combos. It wasn't like Batman Arkham. You know, the problem with Batman Arkham is that most of the button from the combat is with the A button, and then after you do a couple of combos, you'll have a prompt to use another button, and it'll do another move and stuff like that. I like when I can control the move set myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I like. I don't like when it's just one button, then you prompt you to do another move with another button. I don't like that. I feel like that's your hand too much. You know what I mean?
That's why I like Gotham Knights combat, even though everybody hated that game.
Yeah, Knights is like that. Yeah. Well, even the Batman, which one was it? The one that's back compat, the Origin one.
Oh yeah, Batman Arkham Origins. Yeah.
It was good, and it had a lot of cinematic moments that were awesome. Great boss battles, better than the other ones from before from Rocksteady, to be honest. And then they implemented a lot of the stuff from Origins in the Arkham Knight one that you said. Later on, Rocksteady implemented a lot of those ideas in the Arkham Knight.
Yep.
But Origins is fucking dope.
Yeah, but he bought, because I need to speak on this as well soon. But yeah, what are you looking forward to the June 9th showcase? Is there any game specifically, any type of announcement? What are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to see what they're doing with Gears, because it's been a while. And Gears is always a great franchise. So
Can't wait.
That always never really disappoints,
Nope.
I'm hoping that when they make the announcements of these games, they don't do and available for PlayStation too, because that would piss me the fuck off.
They better not.
I'm just keeping it real, but I don't, like I said, I don't really think that Microsoft will put their big flagship game on any other console.
No.
I think they'll just put like small shit that they think wouldn't really affect the Xbox big hitters, right? Like Halo, obviously, or Forza. But I would like to see Perfect Dark, because it's been a while. I would like to see how Fable's coming along, because it's been a while. Some more solid release windows, because those games can be almost close to finished and done, since they've been working on them for a while. Maybe a lot of people be like, oh well, I'd love to see a new Crash Bandicoot, but I'm like, yeah, we had those. Nuts and bolts. And Nuts and Bolts was actually really good ahead of its time. People didn't like it as much at the time, but Nuts and Bolts was really, really good.
Yeah.
So for me, I would like to see like a new Conquer. A new Conquer would be fucking dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've said this many times that they should hire Squanch Games to do a Conquer, I don't know, sequel or whatever. They should do Squanch Games did their game so well with High on Life. I just could see Conquer in a style similar to that.
Right,
Just more,
right.
a little more raunchy, but
Well, Conquer doesn't really take itself seriously,
right,
It's
right.
it's a squirrel, for Christ's sakes, that can shoot, and then it has all the parodies of all the movies and stuff. So I think Conquer with parodies of new movies like Avatar, or even something like I don't know, parodies of like new movies like John Wick. I think it would be fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good venues and direction that they can go with it, but I don't know if Microsoft is just adamant or too afraid to make something like that at the moment. Even though I feel that they should, because that's why we have the rating system. As long as there's rating, the ESRB rating system for games, I don't see how it should be a problem, because that's the whole point of having a rating system anyway,
Yeah.
Agreed.
Or they should make a new Voodoo Vince.
Voodoo Vince, a new one, more modernized with better gameplay mechanics. Because Voodoo Vince is good, but the problem with Voodoo Vince is, since it came out so long ago, the gameplay mechanics feel real dated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Especially the camera system. The camera system is very old school and Yankee. But with a new modernized engine with a new take on it, I think it could be an excellent platformer.
Yeah,
Microsoft got a lot of good mascots in which they could use, because a lot of people don't know they own stuff like Hydrophobia. They own Hydro Thunder. A new Hydro Thunder would be excellent.
Yeah, Blinks the Time Sweeper.
I didn't know
No, but I'm saying
Hydrophobia, because I do have that game. So I didn't
yeah.
Wow.
And freaking a new Hydro Thunder with the quality of Forza with the boats would be fucking excellent too.
Oh man, yeah. That'd be nice.
They got Blinks. Also, they could do a new Blinks.
Blinks the Time Sweeper. Yep.
Yeah. Most people be like, "Oh, we want a new Crash," even though we had some. We want a new Spyro. Like, there's many other mascots that haven't been visited that could make for really solid games now. That's why I'm kind of excited that they're doing a new Gex. They're doing a new Gex the Gecko.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that. Yeah, they're making a new Gex. Yeah, which is cool. To change, just to kind of change just to kind of change the environment with the characters, because most people, they'll just be like, oh yeah, Mario, Zelda. They go to the same typical stuff that you've seen over and over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Adidas. Hold on one second, Adidas, thank you for the super chat. He said, "Welcome back." Well, it's great to be back, man. Hanging out with the exiled family, hanging out with the chat. Miss everything about this. So, thank you, Adidas, for the super chat. And Hebot, continue, my friend.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, their extension of their library is very, very, very deep and large. Even though a lot of people don't realize it, they have Bloodwake, which is another combat boat game that would be nice to see a new one.
Yeah, that was good.
They got Azura, Torque. Torque was fucking excellent. That was exclusive to Xbox.
I want one game to come back. I wish Phil would bring back. It was called Brute Force.
Brute Force. Yeah, he don't like that game. You know that, right?
Huh?
Phil doesn't like that game. You know that, right?
Why? That was a great game.
I don't know. He said it a couple of times that he didn't like it. I was like, I don't know why. That game was dope.
Yeah, brute force. Man, that was
That game
dope.
was real dope. Yeah, and freaking Torque. Torque is another excellent
Yeah.
Oh wow, I've heard talking
platformer.
decades. Oh my goodness.
Remember Torker
Torque-
Unlimited?
Yeah, man. Oh my goodness, I have not heard that one in literally decades. Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bruh.
Torque was published by Ubisoft, but it was an Xbox game that they funded. It's through
Yep.
Xbox with the little caveman with the mask over his head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember, man. I remember that game.
It
Yeah,
reminds me a lot of like a Joe and Mac, but more modernized. That game still today, when you play it, even visually, it looks incredible. It looks really good.
Yeah.
It was a dope game. Hard, but it was excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So the showcase, like I said, there's a lot that we need, that we could be looking forward to, like I said, because there's so many games they announced. We haven't seen Contraband, right?
Mm-hmm.
Curious to see what that will be like. Hopefully they'll show something. I'm not gonna say Blade because that was just announced. That's gonna be a while before we see it.
Yeah, that
But-
was so just.
It was and plus it was so recent. You probably won't see anything. But it is exciting to know that they're making one. It's exciting to know they're making.
Right.
And it is gonna be in third person. Like it's gonna be a third person action adventure. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about that. And I also excited for the game that they're making with I think it was the people that We Happy Few. That game with the girl and
Compulsion Games, yeah.
the
South of
one
Midnight.
that South of Midnight. That's supposed to be an action adventure third person with the girl in New Orleans fighting like creatures and stuff and spirits and stuff. I guess like witchcraft or voodoo has to do like with voodoo and witchcraft, and it looks excellent.
It looks like it's going to have the type of varied gameplay that some like Psychonauts have, and I'm very excited for a game like that.
Right. And it's going to be a third-person action adventure, so that's another, because we don't have a lot of action adventure third-person games on Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
And I personally think that's the reason why a lot of people were kind of upset, even myself, that Indiana Jones is not third person.
Right.
But I'm assuming because they've been third person Indiana Jones games in the past, they wanted to try something different. So hopefully it'll still be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I have faith in the developer because they make, when you got a good track record like that, you don't forget how to make games.
Yeah. They got games that were always very well received. So I do agree with that. And just like I said, it's just I hope that I just hope that they don't make the fan base angry.
Right.
The showcase is supposed to be for us to celebrate as Xbox fans. Like I wish that Microsoft just concentrate on just Xbox. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because the truth of the matter is, everybody goes, well, why? How can they find success? Listen, it's simple. Do what they did with the 360. With the 360, everything was about the 360. The games, whatever the 360 delivered, custom consoles, the features. That's why the 360 did well, because they gave people a reason to have to be part of that ecosystem with the console. People wanted to buy it because they knew, hey, I can't play Condemned, or I can't play Ninja Blade, or I can't play, Too Human on another console. It was only on 360. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Condemned was good.
Yeah. So that's why
Sega game.
people bought it. That's why people bought it. And I feel that if they push more games and show you, listen, you want to play these games, you got to be on the Xbox console. And you can also have the option to play it on your PC, of course. But mainly the focus on the console. Just focus on the console, because if they do that, the console will move. It will sell better, right? Because it did when Starfield came out. It did when Redfall came out. It did when Halo came out. It's definitely going to do it when Gears 6 comes out. they better be doing a Gear 6 console or a custom console because people are going to want that.
Oh yeah, those will go like hotcakes.
Yeah, and they're definitely going to want it. Microsoft
Unlimited.
got to be. They can't be stupid. They got to realize. Listen, Gears is our flagship title, and I have a feeling that Gears 6 either comes out this year as a surprise, late this year, or maybe early next year because it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would bet early next year only because, and I'll speak on it when it's my turn. Continue.
Yeah. I know what you're gonna say because that lineup that they supposedly have already for the fall.
Yeah.
It's
So it's
heavy,
already overcrowded. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's heavy because that's another thing that you spoke about there many podcasts ago. That their problem is gonna be how do they divide and release the games, having so many like a Valve, right?
Yep.
Contraband. And make enough space where each game can have enough time to shine and do well and get explored. Because if they all come out at once, it's tough.
It's funny because the way they did it last year, I thought was perfect. Hi-Fi Rush in January, Redfall in May, Starfield in September, Forza in October. It was very the way that they scheduled everything. I thought was damn near perfect, right?
They spread it out.
This year seems like they went back to their old ways of let's just put everything at the end of the year. It seems like.
Yeah. But I think
I don't understand that because it's not that many games that came out at the beginning. So, but I also think some games got moved, like Stalker 2. We know Stalker 2 had got moved, right?
What's a Faded Blaze?
That's another one that looks great that has to come out sometime soon too. Well, you guys know I already said in my most anticipated game this year is Space Marines 2. I can't fucking wait.
Yo,
I can't fucking wait.
Check out the GameStop got the Steelbook edition I'm getting.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
I gotta pre-order that shit, bro.
Yeah, you better get that, Hebot. You better get that, Hebot.
I
want that game.
I got mine locked up, man. When I saw that gold edition Steelbook, I'm like, oh yeah, that's coming to my collection. That game,
that shit looks awesome. And I wish they made the first one back compact so people can play it. I wish they could, bro, because that game is so underrated. It was one of those hidden gems, man.
Yeah,
it was like Inversion. A lot of people never played Inversion. A lot of people never played Never Dead. A lot of people never played the Star Trek game that played like Gears, which was awesome.
I have it. Yep.
There's a lot of games that people never played that are just lost in the 360 gen that still didn't come compact. Punisher shit. Punisher was from the OG, and Punisher is fucking excellent. You could play it on a 360, but they didn't make it forward compatible. I guess because Marvel didn't let them with the fucking stupid licensing shit.
Well, he bought Unlimited and our First Lady of X. Do you think at the show that they might announce more back and pack games for Xbox from Activision?
Yes, they gonna do that.
They should.
That's a great question.
You think they'll do that?
Yeah,
they should have the liberty to do that.
If they don't drop them, they're gonna give us a date because I think they are gonna drop something this year.
Right.
And I think they're gonna try to start off with. I could be wrong, but I think they're gonna try to start off with Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I have a strong feeling, and again, people don't want to hear it, but I have a strong feeling once they put the Call of Duties like on Game Pass day and date, that shit is gonna blow up. Like it's gonna make the sales jump up high even more.
That's what's gonna drive it. It's when that drops. People act like
I agree with you, Hebon. I agree.
I don't think that it's gonna move when that new Call of Duty Gulf War drops in Game Pass. That's a wrap. I'm telling you now. If you can get that, and if you're in Game Pass, all you need to worry about buying is the skins or anything else that comes with it. You do not have to buy the base game. You just play it. I think that's going to move units or get people in Game Pass at the very minimum. So
I mean, think about it. Like the more you think about it, damn, like Xbox is going to have Perfect Dark, Fable, Upfoul, Contraband, Hellblade,
At this
Gears.
Powerborn, don't forget that.
At this point, not joining Game Pass or the Xbox ecosystem is just being you're just being
crazy.
ignorant.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy because you can have Game
foolish,
Pass, and if you like the game that much, you can always buy the game. So it's not like you can't.
Yeah. Or even if you're not in the Game Pass, you could still buy these amazing games. And I just don't know why anyone wouldn't want either choice. Either have access to it or to buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, if motherfuckers could spend 30, 40 years buying fucking Zelda, who's still, you know, Link is still saving Zelda, Mario still.
That's true.
You know, y'all could buy new shit and y'all could get into
Yep.
Starfield.
Shit,
And all this other stuff.
I'll take it a step further, Unlimited. If motherfuckers can spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars trying to get all the retro shit, paying way over the price of what they cost, they could definitely buy the new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because these motherfuckers are going out buying Nintendo games, PlayStation games, and even Xbox games for like $300, $400. You tell me you can't buy the new game for $70? Like, that just don't make no sense.
Nope.
You know?
Yeah, man. You know, it's reaching a point of you know, you just to me you just look silly if you're an Xbox hater at this point, or you have no, you know, or if you have no interest in Xbox, or at least join the ecosystem, or at least being a Game Pass sub or something, man. This is absurd to have these many games we've talked about, and there are still people out there that's like, nah, I'll stick with my Spider-Man, or it's like Sony's literally giving them nothing this year, you know, and I digress.
They ain't giving them nothing.
They're removing games out of their service too, Unlimited.
What was that?
Oh yeah.
They're removing games out of their service. That was
Who,
announced
Xbox?
No,
I was gonna say.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
PlayStation
nah.
Plus,
Yeah, I'm about to say nah, Jay. I know for a fact Xbox don't remove nothing.
no,
man.
Xbox is
Oh.
they staying there, lives in there.
Yeah. Oh, yo, guess who came out of hiding?
Who?
Oh,
Is that E-Rock X I see?
E-Rock?
Is that the homie E-Rock X? No way.
No way.
E-
That stranger didn't show up here. I know he did.
yeah, the artist formerly known as E-Rock X. Introduce yourself, man. Oh, you mute, brother.
E-Rock. Big E, what's up, brother?
Hey,
Right.
are we live?
Oh man, we've been live for
Yes,
about an
sir.
hour and a half.
we live.
man.
Oh, so that means No One Unlimited. The show's about to end. So anyway, I'll do my shout out. Yeah, this was E-Rock X. You know,
He's a little rusty.
That was a good one.
what's going on, family?
E-Rock,
What's
man.
up, fam?
Man, it's so glad that you made it, my friend. You don't know how happy I am to see that you popped in, man.
Oh man, it's all good, man. What's going on, people?
The important question is, how are you, man? You know, you got less updates than everyone here.
Oh man, just chilling, man. Just actually, retirement has kind of been getting me down. Not down. It's just, you know, it's not good for a person to sit around for too long. You know, your bones start aching, your ailments start catching up with you, man. But other than that, man, just been trying to enjoy life and enjoy gaming, and you know, keep up with what's going on. And I don't know what's going on. I try to follow things, but I have no idea what's going on. I know Xbox showed some indie games, and I see they're having a showcase in a couple of weeks or next month.
Yep.
But other than that, man, I have no idea what's going on, man. Just watching a lot of movies. I have been because of that show on Amazon, Fallout, which is great, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not something that went viral. That wasn't something that everybody in the media hyped up and said was great, and it wasn't great. The Fallout show on Amazon is really, really, excuse my language, really fucking good.
Yeah.
I didn't know shit about Fallout. I never played a Fallout game. I know about the Fallout world, but
I knew enough to get into the show. The show was fantastic. But what happened was the show made everybody get back into the Fallout games.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I'm actually playing Fallout 4 now. And how the fuck did I miss it? Fallout 4 is awesome.
It's a great game, man.
And let me put into perspective how Fallout was already big. You do know that Fallout 4 E-Rock is the 10th best-selling game in Xbox One, the whole generation.
I did not know that.
The whole generation is the 10th best-selling game of every game that
Wow.
released that generation. So that just shows how and then to have a jump to where over I kid you not, there's been over 1 million. I've even read as 5 million people
Wow.
since the show or
Wow.
jump back into these games, man. It's just it's crazy, you know. And let me give you credit because you were the first one I've heard say this. Talk about the marriage between entertainment and gaming. I don't know if anything has proven this right more than what Fallout is doing right now after the success of the show.
Todd Howard must just be feeling so great because it just verifies all the work that they've done over the years with their franchises. What makes Fallout 4 even more special is just like Skyrim Special Edition that came out in 2017, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox versions have mods. So with the mods, basically the mods turn Skyrim and turn Fallout 4 into something else completely. So when mods finally come to Starfield, oh my God, because Starfield was built from the ground up for this generation.
Yeah.
So when that game gets modded, everybody's going to get back on it because with all of the mods, Fallout 4 looks incredible. It still looks like a game from 2015, but the mods make it look like something that you won't be saying, man, this is an old game. No, the mods are incredible. But I digress, man. I've been playing Fallout. The Fallout show is awesome. Other than Todd Howard's success, I don't know what else is going on in gaming, but I'm happy for Todd Howard and I'm happy for Bethesda because this is a win for not only Todd Howard, but it's a win for Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Because I don't hear nobody saying, man, Bethesda, they better hurry up and make another season real fast. No, they're saying Microsoft, Xbox, you better hurry up and make another season. So I'm like, wow, this is crazy how Xbox just they fell upwards, which is great. But that's it, guys.
Oh man, excellent stuff there, E-Rock. So E-Rock, man, while you're here, the showcase is June 9th. Is there anything that you're looking forward to in particular? Any game announcement, any other type announcement, man? What are your expectations or what are you looking forward to?
Well, since it's June 9th, we will have already played Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice and been blown away.
Yeah.
So I am looking forward from the Xbox Game Showcase. It might be too soon for an announcement from Bethesda on Elder Scrolls 6. It might be too soon for that. I am looking forward to another update on Avowed because Avowed just looks so good. The graphics look so crisp. I'm really looking forward to any information I can get on Avowed. And it is time now. It is time for an announcement for Gears of War. It is finally time.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
We've waited long enough.
Can't wait.
Gears of War, Sega Man, and Halo is Xbox's biggest franchises. Well, it used to be. Now they got so many damn franchises who can keep up. But it's time for an announcement of Gears of War. It's been years, and that would just light up the gaming world. And I would like to see a little bit more gameplay from Indiana Jones. But other than that, man, Xbox always surprises us. So I really don't know what to expect. And I like that. I like that. Yeah. I look at a lot of my younger generation on YouTube and in the entertainment industry, and people need no, that's not the word I'm looking for. People need shit right now. I need to know right now. I don't need to know. Surprise me.
Yeah, they need instant gratification.
Thank you. Instant gratification. Thank you, Unlimited Production. 2 years ago, Unlimited Production and I don't know if our first lady at chat, Dia, was with us 2 years ago. But 2 years ago, Unlimited Production, Sega Man, Hip Hop, myself, we were watching one of the Xbox shows. and they showed this little game called Ravenlock. And we were blown
Yeah.
away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But nobody knew Ravenlock was coming. Just like nobody knew that Hi-Fi Rush was coming. I like to be surprised. I don't want to know everything. I don't fucking need to know everything. Surprise me. Part of the great things of life is being surprised.
Yep.
You know, I mean, man, you know, don't want to go off topic and get my personal information out there, but I was 42 years old when I finally had a real relationship, not just a girlfriend, not just ships passing in the night, not just a girl you date for a couple of months and she's going, a real relationship where somebody loved you back. And goddamn it, it was a surprise. Like, wait a minute, this is working out. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I like to be surprised. I don't like to know everything because when you know everything, the surprise is ruined. So to be surprised with an announcement of Gears would be like incredible. But I'm expecting great things, man. Xbox has as far as my expectations, Xbox has overachieved.
Mm-hmm.
There's some things that get on my nerves about the console. I don't like the fact that a lot of my controllers die. My controllers keep crackling. I have to reboot the damn thing a few times, maybe 4 or 5 times a month. You know, first world problems. Like, God damn it, I got to reboot this fucking thing. But other than that, Xbox as a product they have overachieved. They've gone beyond whatever your expectations as a consumer could ever be. I mean, we constantly have a good flow of games. So I'm excited about this Xbox showcase. If they show Gears of War, make a Gears of War announcement on limited production, I'll be happy.
Yeah. Excellent stuff, E-Rock. Excellent stuff, man. I could finally give my thoughts. You know, when you host a show, you got to host and make sure everybody do their thing. Unfortunately, it seemed like he got dropped, but that's the Unlimited Truth back when somebody drops. So that's just part of the course, man. But for me, when it comes to the showcase, a game that was shown off that I've loved. Everybody knows I love it. Was State of Decay 2, so I can't wait. I would love to see more on State of Decay 3. You know what I'm saying? That's a game. Xbox showed a generation of games years ago, and it's really has just been a waiting game. E-Rock with everything basically. You know what I'm saying? And State of Decay 3 was shown in 2020. Serious, I kid you not, 2020. So I definitely love to see an update on that. I'd love to see where it's going and if there's any updates with it, and if it's anytime soon. I feel I haven't been on Twitter in 3 months now, so I am so disconnected from the nonsense that I don't really know what's going on in the gaming space. I just know,
but you're probably so at peace.
Yeah, extremely at peace. Because, and this year has been another great year. And the thing that I've noticed about these showcases, I think that these showcases have been some of the best they've ever done. You know what I'm saying? We are long past the 360 days when they used to have Usher on stage and the dancing kids for the Connect and all that bullshit. Yeah. The Xbox One generation has some good E3s, but I think these last 2-3 years worth, they've been paced perfectly. There's been some great surprises. I mean, and especially the last 2 years, man, I've been coming out of these shows just blown away. 10 out of 10. How are they pulling this off? And I think that we're in for another hour, 2 hours or so of just nothing but great stuff coming from Xbox. We're gonna get the release dates for the big, the big heavy hitters this year, Valve and Indiana Jones. So I expect to see a deeper look into those games. I think that we're going to get the release date for some DLC content for Redfall and Starfield. For those of us who got access to that. Other than that, I'm sure that they got some good stuff planned. The only thing, and I know it's going to happen because the game has 40 million players. I really don't want to see another year of Sea of Thieves updates and shit like that, but it's going to happen. I got to make peace with that in my heart before it happens.
Yeah.
I just got to do it, But because they put they do the Sea of Thieves and Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76 updates every year, and those are always the low points for me. Not because they're bad games, but because those games are like 7-8 years old at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm here for I'm here for the new experiences. But other than that, I think we're in for another fantastic show, and I really can't wait, man. I really can't wait. If they give us State of Decay content, that's going to be another 10 out of 10 just for that alone, just to see that. But what's so crazy, as everybody thought the show was just mentioning game after game after game, really Xbox could show anything from any of their 40-something studios, and it'll probably blow us away, because we haven't seen Contraband in a minute. Perfect Dark, as Daya and E-Rock has said. The game that they showed last year that I think looked really good, Clockwork Revolution. You know,
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that.
yeah. You know, Xbox is that Xbox, and this is what baffles me about how anybody could hate this Xbox right now. They got so many games that you forget about them, but when they re-show them again, you're blown away, because like, oh shit, that's right, and then it still looks great. You know what I'm saying?
That's why not to cut you off. That's why I was saying Xbox is leveraged for the next 30 years.
Yeah,
because it's taking now. Everybody's so impatient. Like, it's taking longer now for these games to come out. It's taking longer and longer and longer for these games to come out, and they're costing so much money, and it's taking so long to develop these games. So, you know, the wait in between these games could be intolerable and forever. But you can't rush this shit. You just can't.
And you know what platform's suffering the most from that, right? PlayStation.
Wow, really?
Look, as you see on screen, this is what Xbox, because Stalker 2, I forgot Stalker 2's this September. These are still games Xbox got coming. And this is before the showcase. PlayStation literally got nothing because, like you said, E-Rock, everything takes so long that time. Listen, at this point, a developer's worst enemy is time, because it's just taking too long. And you know who's not leveraged? PlayStation. You know who was smart enough to leverage themselves this generation? Xbox. And as a result, I think that we're just seeing. And then another thing Xbox does very well, E-Rock, is that they give us the smaller hits. Like Ravenlock was one of my favorite games last year.
I loved it. Yeah.
So,
not everything needs to be a AAA banger.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. And Sony seems to have forgot that, and it's worked to their detriment. But that's a benefit for us here on Xbox, because we could get the smaller stuff, enjoy that as the bigger hits come in, and then we're still getting our Hellblades and Avowed and Indiana Jones, and then we still get the excitement of, oh, what's coming up next year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's Nintendo don't have that. All Nintendo got to look forward to, hey, what's the next Pokemon? I mean, you've been catching Pikachu for 30 years. You know, what more can you fucking do at this point?
Well, Power World now is giving you a new experience.
And Power World rock their world. They now know what a quality Pokemon monster catching game is like. So they in shambles over there. You know what I'm saying? And then here on Xbox, you know, and that's why I could never be. And what's up, Shane G? Thank you for joining. And that's why for me personally, I could never be one of them super negative people who just gets mad at everything and be like, man, modern gaming sucks. Because I'm like, dude, I can't keep up. I literally cannot keep up with my own games. You think I'm going to complain over having that luxury? I mean, can you have a bigger first world problem than having too many games?
Modern gaming sucks. Like, you know what? Anybody saying that, I don't know. We discussed this before. Maybe it's the shit you playing. I've seen the shit you guys play that are saying modern gaming sucks. And no wonder, like, you know, try some new games, try some new things. Like, I don't know if you guys talked about this or not. I hope I'm not jumping the gun. If you have talked about Ubisoft and the Star Wars Outlaws controversy about Star Wars Outlaws, the biggest version being $120, and everybody's complaining. And you know, I don't like living in the past. But Sega Man and myself said this 2 years ago. If I could jog Sega Man's memory, Sega Man, did you not say in a podcast that gaming was going to get more expensive? You said that.
Yes.
You said it was going to get more. Look, it pissed me off that I had to buy 2 extra controllers, you know, because my old ones died. But, like, you know, you go on Amazon, you look, you wait for a sale, and you wait for a sale. and you a neon green joint for $50 and keep it moving and pray that stays working. Star Wars Outlaws is $129 and people are bitching.
Well,
always saying, this game sucks. This game is terrible. And this game,
which that's selective outrage because the same people are saying that paid $100 for The Last of Us remastered.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know,
100%.
Thank you. You caught him. You caught him. Look, man. Look, guys. Listen. I don't care who knows. I paid. Let me make sure my family ain't listening, so I don't get kicked out the house. I paid $100 for the $100 version of WWE 2K24. Mm-hmm. I'm a wrestling dude, right?
It comes with all the content.
I want it all. And yes, does the game have its problems? Yes, it shouldn't have its fucking problems. But that's 2K. That's 2K, right? That's what it is. That's what we signed up for. Nobody forced me to pay for that shit. I wanted it because of all of the content. Mm-hmm. You know, they they get us like they dangle the carrot on the string. Like you know, they have characters that they should have released with the game, but they don't. Like this guy named CM Punk, he's DLC. Mm-hmm. Like this woman named Jade Cargill, she's DLC. Like this guy named Mr. Perfect, he's DLC. Like this old school dude named the Honky Tonk Man, he's DLC. Like the WrestleMania 40 arena, that's DLC. WrestleMania 40 was banging, by the way, folks. Not to get off subject. Yeah. WrestleMania 40 was banging, and I'm so proud because it was in Philly. Only problem is, motherfuckers was freezing like horses out in the horse stable. I was inside the house, but anyway, make a long story short, they have this DLC and it costs money. Mm-hmm. So the DLC for Star Wars is Jabba the Hutt mission, and people are fucking mad. Oh, Ubisoft sucks. Modern gaming sucks. Sega Man told y'all 3 years ago that this shit was expensive. He told people you may have to go out and get a better paying job like Unlimited Production did. It is what it is. He's not bitching about gaming being expensive. D is not bitching about gaming being expensive. They work for a living, right? Right? And if you have Game Pass, all this just coming to Game Pass eventually, any damn way. But modern gaming does not suck. These companies are not being greedy by charging you $129 for a game. You don't have to fucking buy it. You can get the $68 version of Star Wars. But what I'm seeing now, Unlimited, you know, to hurry up and get off this topic is Ubisoft sucks. Yeah. Gaming sucks. No, modern gaming sucks. No, modern gaming doesn't suck. It was expensive when they told everybody that the Xbox Series X was going to be $500. Mm-hmm. That's when y'all should have bitched. That's when y'all should have said, yo, enough is enough. I'm not paying $500 for a console. But we paid. So what are you bitching about?
I'll do you one better. When Sony raised prices, they praised it. Let's not forget, Sony were the first major publisher to charge $70 for a game, and they praised it. So
they said we'll gladly pay $70 for games.
Gladly. And they gladly paid $100 for The Last of Us, and that was a fucking remaster, a game they already played. So don't sit here and tell me, you know, don't sit here and tell me that now you draw the line at a Ubisoft game. No, you just hating the game just to hate it. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that is why I'm so glad I'm disconnected for it, because I don't have time to talk about that shit anymore.
And bro, you know Star Wars is gonna be fucking awesome, right? Yeah. You know this.
Did you see the gameplay? The gameplay is amazing.
Stop. This shit looks incredible. And it's by Ubisoft, who, as Unlimited Production, and I know firsthand, they know how to do open world games. Yeah. They know, well, it's what they call it's Jane Solo. It's a woman. So who cares? Yeah. Well, what so what?
Yeah. Get over yourself with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what these people want anymore. That's why, you know, as they say, I unplug myself from the matrix in the sense that when I'm done with them, I'm done with them. Because, like, you know, what's so great about today's show is hanging out with you guys, talking about what we're excited for. You know what I'm saying? And look, I know me and you are both looking forward to Star Wars Outlaws. The gameplay looks freaking amazing. I don't be surprised if that ends up being a game of the year level game. You know what I'm saying?
It will probably be the first Star Wars game that mentions the Jedi, but you don't see the Jedi. Yeah. You know, the Star Wars galaxy is so big, and it basically covers all of the outlaws, all of these outlaw factions. Yep. Like, I don't know, some shit called Red Dawn or Crimson Dawn. Those people from the Han Solo movie, which by the way was actually fucking good.
Yeah.
Han Solo, a Star Wars story. It opened up a new world.
Yeah, that and Rogue One are the rare gems from the Disney era.
Yeah. So and Ubisoft. Unlimited Production, and I reiterate, Sega, man, these guys know how to do open world games.
And let me excite you even more, E-Rock. Ubisoft got a show, and they're gonna finally debut Assassin's Creed Red, the one that's set in feudal Japan. Wow. So 2024 could potentially be Star Wars Outlaw and Argus, the new Assassin's Creed in like November, along with what we're getting on Xbox. And you're just not going to convince me that's trash. That's a terrible lineup.
How can you hate gaming? The only thing that pisses me off about modern gaming, if there's anything you want to be mad about, is that we're still not seeing art. Every once in a while we do get some art. Ravenlock, Harold Halibut, which finally dropped after an intolerable wait. I think that the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 was underutilized. Mm-hmm. They did not push those systems.
I think the X and the Pro were I think the original ones tapped out, and I think the CPU specifically. So they were very limited. So there are limitations on what they can do.
Do you know who always pushes that narrative? Fucking well, now Microsoft owns them, so maybe they won't push that narrative. Call of Duty. Well, we can't get our game to run the way we want it to run because the CPU isn't powerful enough. Guys, I know this is going back too far in the past, but this company called Crytek, they figured out how to squeeze Crysis 2 on the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
And it was only 5 gigabytes. You're not going to tell me that these developers did not know how to push the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, which were powerful machines. And so now, I hear there's rumblings about mid-generation refreshes.
No, I don't think there will be.
Give us a fucking break, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We all haven't been.
I think Sony's going to do it, and it's going to fail miserably. I think Xbox is writing out the Series X and S till whenever they start next generation.
Yeah, because we haven't even seen what these consoles can do yet.
Mm-hmm.
We just got Unreal Engine 5, right? And the fact that little demo fits so easily on your hard drive means that there's so much more room to I don't want to go back to singing the praises of Unreal Engine 5 again, mm-hmm. but with Unreal Engine 5, maybe developers will finally learn how to compress some damn files. They'll learn how to make shit smaller. Because these games are too big. Forza Motorsports is 125 gigabytes. Are you y'all couldn't have figured out a way to compress one of them damn cars? But it is what it is, man. This is what this generation. That's my only gripe. But for folks griping about the actual software, no, we're living in a golden age of gamers, Sega, man.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, Sega Man dropped a few minutes ago. Faded Blaze, I think most people upset not about the price. They're upset because the price of a single player experience, it was multiplayer be justified. No, I disagree, because I could give you plenty of examples of people paying. Starfield had $100 edition. Every major game has some type of $100 edition that comes with either season pass or extra content. Faded Blaze. So I don't know why this game specifically is being targeted for what they. And then the people that are complaining, Faded Blaze, I've literally seen them say that they gladly spend over 100 on other games. So I don't know why this here. I mean, I kid you not. There are people who would buy Pokemon, and this how much of a ripoff Pokemon is. They make the same game, but they'll call it Red and Blue. And there are people who buy both fucking versions at full price. So you're telling me that you could play the same shitty Pokemon game for $120 or however much they are. They're probably $70 now, so $140. But this is where you draw the line. I just don't believe it. It's too hard. It's too hard to convince me unless your standards are just that wonky, right? To where. But to me, it's just typical. They don't like X company, so they're going to hold them to this weird standard. When they do like a company, they'll give them a free pass, even if it make them seem critical. Because that's what I see.
they really hate Ubisoft, man.
Yeah.
They hate Ubisoft.
I don't know why they hate Ubisoft guts these days.
I just laugh at it now, man. They hate Ubisoft. They hate DC. They hate well, they don't hate nothing worse, so they hate Xbox.
Yeah.
I just laugh at it now, man. I used to let this shit get me pissed off. Some stuff still gets under my skin, but I just laugh at it now, man, because Xbox has, to me, Unlimited Production, they have over delivered. You'll just wake up one day and do your front lawn and take out your trash, and there just be some shit popping the Game Pass. Like, damn. Like, it's ridiculous. Like Sega Man always said, we eating good over here.
Yep.
This company has over-delivered. For everything Phil does that I don't agree with, like putting Sea of Thieves on other consoles, for every one step he takes backwards, he takes like 46 steps forward.
Yeah.
So my complaints about him are really invalid because, I mean, Sea of Thieves is probably going to fail over there. And and let's just say it is a mild success, it will expose the PlayStation Nation as frauds. So either way, the Xbox can win. Yeah.
Shizno Elite said the PlayStation 1 and Xbox One gen, everything focused on realism instead of trying different art styles. Yeah, and that's because, especially after everybody started kissing the PlayStation exclusives asses, that's when they really went overboard with that shit. But I mean, there's still a lot of great stuff last generation as well. But yeah. My thing, to me, how can I put this, man? Because I think the worst of the worst when it comes to AAA, they're still going to be terrible. Your Maddens are never going to be good again. I'm sorry, football fans. Listen, I love sports as much as the next guy.
It's sad.
2K Madden. They're never gonna be what they were 2 decades ago. The shit, it's done. It's dead. A generation of kids grew up on virtual currency and them stupid Madden Ultimate cards and love, and so they don't see an issue paying extra money in these $70 games, right? So you throw that away. At most, you could be like 100. He'll still play his Maddens. Now, to be fair, other than wrestling, all the major sports games hit Game Pass. So on Xbox, it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? But so stuff like that, and same with Sony. They got 2 feet in the mud of the hyper realistic third person boring bullshit they do. But outside of that, I still see a lot of good stuff because we still get really good, interesting stuff like what's that game he about talking? Space Marines 2 coming later this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We still get our Ravenlocks and Harold Halibut and Psychonauts, right? We still get games like Evil West, which has a really cool style.
That's on Game Pass, by the way. Is that on Game Pass? Yeah.
It's on Game Pass now. You know what I'm saying? So there's still a lot good. That this is how I feel. I feel like right now, and this is just my opinion, is 90% good, 10% bad. But what I just think people just so hyper focus on that 10% that it makes it seem like it's the reverse, where 90% of gaming is terrible and only 10% is good. But and then when I'm just at home and chilling, I'm struggling to keep up with all my games. I mean, for love of good, for everything. I'm still on the Suicide Squad. I picked up this game, Tales of Kenzara. It's a $20 game too, right, from EA. Really cool side scroller type game, platformer based off like this African mythology. Really cool. Really, it's got that cool kind of like cel shaded art style to it, right? Cool game. So I'm playing some interesting stuff here. So I always say, I've been saying this recently. Reality is just not matching up with these narratives, man. And I'm here to tell you that, no, guys, everything's going to be cool. Gaming is still great, specifically on Xbox. Now, outside of Xbox, on the other platformers, you might be right because E-Rock, I recently got a Switch for super cheap. Right?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah. I was like, wow, my man bought a Switch. What madness overcame this nigga to get a Switch?
It was cheap. That was the madness. Money, you know what I'm saying? And no, and after like 2 weeks of it, I'm like, oh God. This is how backwards the other console makers are, right? I traded in that Switch Lite. I was like, oh, this ain't working out for me. I realized handheld gaming is not for me. Got the original Switch so I could do it docked. I did not know that Nintendo that the saves were on the console. So when I traded it in and delete the files, it deleted my saves. So I had to start everything over. I'm like, why do I have this bullshit? Meanwhile on Xbox, I could pull up a game I haven't played in a decade. My save, it'll load my saves in a minute, and I'll jump into, say, Assassin's Creed Unity from 2014, that original save, right? And so I'm just like, as somebody who gave this shit a shot, like, you know, I wasted my money with this. Other than Bayonetta, Bayonetta is fantastic, and that's the only, like, if Bayonetta ever goes multi-plat, I'm getting rid of this bullshit console because that's how much I love Bayonetta. I'm not gonna lie, but other than that, it's like Nintendo's. You know, I got the PS5 and I don't touch it because their games is the same shit, other than old games like Gravity Rush, which was legitimately creative, right? And God of War 3, which was a PS2 game, PS3 game that was remastered. And so for me, so if those are your primary consoles, I kind of get it. Because you've been playing Pokemon since you were a kid, if you're a Nintendo fan. You've been playing Mario Saving Peach since you were a kid, if you're, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And same with PlayStation. I mean, my goodness, how many of these boring stories? And they're so damn boring. I don't care what anybody says. It is so boring to watch this melodrama bullshit soap opera of a game that wants to be a movie first and a game second. So the gameplay is shallow, and you might be thinking, "What is shallow gameplay?" Shallow gameplay is when you do a puzzle and the characters say, "Huh, how do we get over there?" Maybe if you light it on fire immediately, they don't give you a minute to figure nothing out.
Yeah,
you know, they don't let you, you know, and then the actual gameplay is just basically button mashing.
There's no variety over there, man. I still keep in contact with a few people that's in gaming other than you guys, just chatting and whatnot on Instagram, and they always asking me when are you going to get a PlayStation again? I'm like, always no. First of all, before I continue, man, I did not know you reached 2,000 subs, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
well done, brother. Yeah, well done.
Subscriber special show, but
well done. Outstanding. Yeah, good looking out, Six Slayer. And Six Slayer, man, we need to talk, man. We gotta this Friday, if our boy Sega Forever has his Jerry Lewis telethon, we gotta get on there, man. We got a lot to talk about entertainment, man, and we gotta talk about WrestleMania, brother. But anyway, from what I've seen from PlayStation, I do what Unlimited Production calls the eye test. I'm so glad he brought that phrasing into my vocabulary and our lexicon. And the eye test is just doing a visual of what you can see. Mm-hmm. So my visual from what I can see is that Xbox has unlimited variety, and everybody is mad at y'all Xbox dudes, Xbox gamers, dear, because y'all have said variety. So I look over at PlayStation when people ask me that question, E-Rock, why don't you buy a PlayStation 5? And I could. Sure, I don't have the income that I had 3 years ago, but if I really wanted a PlayStation 5, I could buy it. I don't want it. PlayStation and I have a bad history. I don't want to keep going over the past, but I have a bad history with PlayStation. And even though I love, oh God, this is gonna be blasphemy. I'm glad Sega Man is here. I love the PlayStation 1. I owned the PlayStation 2. I had a PlayStation 3. That was my Blu-ray player. It was my introduction to Blu-ray. But I mean, you know, some shit happened in 2011. Fuck it, everybody knows. They lost my information. They lied about it. They said, no, we didn't lose your credit card, your personal information. A bank called Commerce and Experian said, yeah, motherfuckers, you did. And there's that. I can't fuck with PlayStation no more. But it seems to me like the same games that you PlayStation 5 guys are playing now, Unlimited Production, is the same shit I played back in 2008, 2009, and 2010. Gran Turismo, a God of War type game, a Ninja type game, and a Last of Us type game. Yeah. Like PlayStation, did you really need another Ninja game? I think there's Ghost of Tsushima and there's something new that came out.
Oh yeah, Rise of the Ronin.
Unlimited, come on.
Yeah,
come on.
It's absurd.
At least Xbox there, you could go from playing, say, a Forza to they have their racing game. You can go from playing a Forza to playing a Halo to playing a Hi-Fi Rush to playing damn it, Redfall. That's variety.
Yeah,
that is variety. And like as a gamer, you may not have time to play all these games. Lord knows back when I was working, I didn't. And unfortunately, sometime in the future, I'll be working again. Could y'all imagine my 55-year-old tired ass going back out here to work? It's going to be horrible. I'm going to keep y'all updated. I don't know if I'm gonna survive this shit. I hope it'll be a long time in the future. But goddamn, you know, a fucking 55-year-old either bus driver, fucking construction worker, or a bouncer. Oh, this is going to be rough. But anyway, man, like even if you don't have the money, there's so much variety there's so much variety on Xbox that you don't have to worry about having money because most of the shit comes to Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't stress enough what a good place you're in if you're an Xbox gamer because there was this PlayStation YouTuber, and I'll wrap this up, named Jabari, Jay Bari, and he said, well, you know, they all got lit. Dia don't understand. All the PlayStation guys they all have Lisp. You know, you Xbox dudes are pining for the You miss the Xbox 360 days. Unlimited production. Do you miss the Xbox 360? Because goddamn it, I don't.
Nope.
We didn't have no Game Pass. We didn't have no. We had. I mean, yeah, we had Xbox Live. You know, we could download shit. But this Xbox experience is beyond anything we could have ever imagined. It's like some Star Trek shit. Yep. It's like some, like, you know, I hate that my good friend, a lifetime boy of mine, who was my next door neighbor, he didn't live long enough to see this shit. But like, he was so technically uninclined, like Sega, man, he probably would have never even understood half this shit. Explaining what Xbox is to E-Rock from 2006 would be like trying to explain fire to a goddamn caveman. It's like magic. It's like magic. My sister came in one day because she always, you know, comes by the house and does a check. Like, are you taking care of mom? House to house. Like, man, mind your business. Like, it'd be hard to. I had to explain to her. I was watching a movie. Wait, how you watching a movie? I don't see any wires because I got my Bose headphones plugged into this shit. And you know, the Xbox is wireless. Yeah. Trying to explain to her how I was watching a movie with no wires was like trying to explain electricity to somebody from the fucking medieval times. That's how advanced Xbox is, guys. Xbox has been on some other shit. We are spoiled, dear. And I can't imagine going back to the Xbox 360. So that shit that Jay Barry was talking about. I can't
even go back to the Xbox One. You think I could go back 20 years to the 360?
Yeah.
Xbox One was pushing the future. How crazy is that? Xbox One was pushing shit like Xbox, go to the NFL, Xbox, Halo. Like, dude, I've never seen a company other than Apple that's so forward thinking with the technology. It's just crazy. Like Unlimited Production said 4 years, goddamn time flies. 4 years now in 2020. He said, I wish we could bring up some of these old podcasts so you can hear this dude predict the future. He said this is a different Xbox there. And he wasn't lying. This is a different company we're dealing with. It's a different mentality. It's a different management. Other than, I'll say, WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, these are companies that they have their management intact. They have their public relations intact. I do wish sometimes Xbox wouldn't give mixed messaging. One manager says one thing, they do something else.
Yeah.
But other than that, as a consumer, Xbox has got you covered. And as a gamer, whether you are, you know, financially well off like Unlimited or just making it day to day like the rest of us, dude, this console is a must buy. It's a must have. It is what it is. I'm not trying to sell Xbox no more, nor have I ever. It's like a thing now, dear, where if you know, you know. If you don't know, I'm not going to tell you. Like, why should I tell you that you could be saving money and have all these great games over here? You want to stay over there and play fucking Mark of the Ninja or fucking The Last of Us remastered. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yep. Excellently put there, E-Rock. Excellently put.
Brilliant.
We're about to wrap it up in a second. And by the way, Batman, of those, Mexican would be my favorite food of those. But yeah, we're about to wrap it up in a second. Just checking out the last few comments here. Shizno Elite. This is one thing I can't stand about Sony's games. I hate that. I think he means that they're slow and boring. Six
Yeah.
Letter said, I have a podcast with New Legal Friday. But otherwise, if timing is good, sure, anytime. And you guys already know, just let me know. Yeah, that's what's up, man. But everybody, thank you for joining us on this return to the Limited Truth. I know I was missing for a little while there, but you know, life is busy. Your boy works a lot. Recently came back from a nice vacation though.
Nice.
Yeah, but other than that, you know, it's great to be back. It was really great to see E-Rock, because whenever I do these shows, even if they were sporadic, you know, it was rare to have you along, E-Rock. So it was a blessing that you've popped up. Dea, as always, was fantastic.
Thank
As
you.
always, you know, we close with our final thoughts. And so, Dea, give us your final thoughts in your outro.
Well, all I can say is that, you know, the counter argument is out there now that the PlayStation guys are looking forward to every single game in Xbox's library. But I'm just saying this, instead of getting upset about it, because I don't have the energy, I just don't know more with those people. We got a showcase that's coming that's fantastic. Just came off of Idea Xbox's podcast, even though I personally detest IGN. I'm sorry, I don't like them. I wish Microsoft would not have put them in the forefront the way they did. I will always stand by that. However, I looked past that, and there were a lot of great indies that are being made for Game Pass, and it's exciting. And you know, I think they did do the partner preview already, the partner showcase already. They did that. Well, was that the first one? The first one was the
partner preview, right?
I know they have a partner preview, because they got so many shows now. I know they canceled BlizzCon. And see, that's another thing. We didn't even talk about what is Blizzard working on. We know they're working on other games. You know, it's more than just Activision from that. And the Activision has a lot of, like, Treyarch is making some other game and all this stuff. It's so much stuff, it's just hard to keep up with. All I'm trying to say with this is that showcase, from the rumblings that I'm hearing, people are excited and they cannot wait. Be excited for the games that you guys are going to see. Don't try to find out too much about it. Be like E-Rock, experience it. We're going to have fun on that day. And for those of you who join us, you're more than welcome. We're going to do a pre-show Unlimited. We're going to do a pre-show. So please, if you can make it, be there. If not, watch go back and watch the show. But I'm looking forward to the future, and I'm tired of looking at the past. I think the past is the past. The future is what I'm looking forward to. I'm excited. There's games I'm looking forward to. Nobody even mentioned Towerborn, but I'm looking forward to that game. And
Towerborn looks good.
Oh man, Replaced. I'm still looking forward to that game. If you guys remember,
that's coming out. That's coming out soon.
Is it? Replaced is coming out soon?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait to get that game. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been able to keep up with everything. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be a great year. It's a little bit slow to start, but Hellblade is going to kick it off. And despite the voices you might hear in the background, all I want to leave you with is focus on the show. Don't take your eyes off the show, because that's our prize.
Yep, very much so. Thank you, Dad. And E-Rock X, man, give us your final thoughts and outro.
Oh man, it's great to be back in the mix. Unlimited hasn't done a podcast since the War 1812. You know, it's
oh man,
I'm like, Daddy, niggas quit on me. Damn. All right. Well, you know what, man? God bless you. You know what I mean? You know, we'll rock again one day. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Yo, time flies. I didn't even know June 9th was coming up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. I look rough, man. It's rough being in cryo sleep. You know what I mean? When you wake up, you be like, God damn, what the fuck? What? The neighbors that died? Damn. Listen, man. I'm looking forward to all of this stuff. Gaming is it's our hobby. Mm-hmm. You know, it's our passion. It's what we enjoy. Looks like 2024 is going to be another great year. Like this said, it's starting out slow, but look what happened. We were distracted by Fallout and the revival of Todd Howard's Fallout games.
That's
I know he
right.
was sitting there like, wait, the motherfuckers is buying these shits again? Damn. Yo, man. See?
Listen.
So,
Look, Todd Howard once said when they were asked, why you keep re-releasing Skyrim? He said, I'll stop re-releasing it when y'all stop buying it.
boom.
Yep, that's true.
Boom.
And people are
Boom.
still buying it.
Boom. Gaming is great. Gaming is in a good place. You know, I always thought that at 55 I would stop gaming. That's a lie. I'll probably be gaming till I'm 70. Like it is no way in the hell I'm gonna let y'all enjoy all of this shit. Unreal Engine 5 that came out, and they haven't really this will be oh that's right, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice
Yeah,
will be the first Unreal Engine 5 game.
that's
And
right.
they are already not that I'm about to do my outro, but you know, Digital Foundry. You know what, man? What the fuck happened to Digital Foundry? They are already dissecting Hellblade. They're like, man, there's look at the way she moves, look at that lighting. There's no way this is real. That's got to be some kind of procedural or some kind of like, god damn, y'all, can't y'all just breathe for 2 seconds? It seemed like if it's PlayStation, they could show y'all full motion video or videotape, and y'all be like, oh my god, I can't believe it. If it's Xbox, they're like this. No, there's no way that that's real.
Yeah.
I mean, the way they dissected this game is crazy, but like Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice will be the first game properly using Unreal Engine 5.
Mhm.
And I believe, I'm not sure I'm correct, I believe Xbox got there first. So we are going to know in a few weeks.
Yep.
Yo, it is going to be great. Stay blessed, Coco Fiend 93. Yo, man, 2024 is hype. And I can't wait to, in a couple of weeks, God willing, be here with y'all, man, and talk about these games and watch this show on June 9th. E3 went away, but it looked like Xbox said, fuck it. Xbox ramped up their shows. Like, god damn.
Yeah, they said E3 is alive and well through us.
like the indie show. I didn't know that shit happened. I was asleep when that shit happened. I woke up, I was like, god damn it. The reason why I sleep so much, guys, I'm a caregiver. I take care of a senior citizen. And I had to learn the hard way that when they sleep, your ass better sleep. Yo, soon as she nodded out, I'll be out like a fucking vampire. But dude, I didn't even know Xbox did a show. Where the fuck is all these shows coming from? And why ain't Phil telling anybody? But hey, it's all good.
They had to cancel one too on top of that. So.
What? Hey Phil, I'm not mad at you, dude. Like I said, one step backwards with your games going to other consoles, and 41 steps forward. It's a great time to be Xbox. Like Sega Man always says, we eating good over here. Yep. And guys, it was great to join my compatriots once again. And as always, bye-bye.
Peace. Yeah, and for me, you know, it's so great to be back. I want to thank everybody again for hitting 2,000 subscribers. You guys have been nothing but excellent, and this includes the panel, E-Rock, Daya, Tuck, Sega Man, Zinc, even though he couldn't make it today, Hebot, even though, you know, he popped up for a little while, and everybody else. The chat, you guys are fantastic as always. Just love interacting with you guys. Hey, what's up, Jose Canales? We're about to shut it down though, man. You came at the very end of the show, but yeah, again, thank you everybody. I never saw this coming in a million years. Never thought that this channel would have really any impact, but
right.
And you know, give me 1 second. You know, one thing that did also motivated this was when I was on Sega Forever's show, and he was telling me that people are saying that they missed the Unlimited Truth.
Right.
And little stuff like that motivates me to be like, all right, you know, there's an audience out there that want to hear, that want to hear us, that want to get our perspective. And I think that we add a different flavor, because if you I sometimes feel like it could feel like, at least to me, that we're a lone wolf on an island, in the sense that we're the only ones who seem to be actually like gaming.
Right.
And I swear, again,
we are out on left field waving a flag.
Yeah. The only people that you're going to find that's going to praise Star Wars Outlaws are going to be me and E-Rock. You type in Starfield, I guarantee you 90% of the videos are going to be negative, right?
Negative, yeah.
And it's to the point that so Starfield, E-Rock, had a really cool update where they're going to have a 60 frame per second mode.
Wow.
Land vehicles when you're traveling. Very cool updates, right?
Wow.
And instead of there was a time where if we got an update like that, everybody would be positive, like, oh, yo, this looks awesome, I can't wait. Instead, the reaction was, Oh, why wasn't this and all this? And I forgot I even had this game and all this other shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's
in
so
comments.
dumb.
You forgot you even had it, nigga. Y'all didn't even pay for it.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
yeah, it is, you know, and we're just dealing, and so it's pretty clear to me, E-Rock, that there are a lot of people who are like us, who love gaming, who love talking about the good stuff, and at least for me, I got so, but like y'all do realize I was about to quit this shit back in January when
Yeah.
everybody
believe
was like so
Yeah.
negative
Yeah.
about everything. Now I'm just like, what? I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that there are a lot of people who feel that way. So it's nice to come up here, talk about, be excited for gaming, talk about what's good coming down the hatch, talking about what's good going on an Xbox, specifically, especially for Xbox fans, and then give them a place where they could come here, talk about the games they love, right?
And here's some positivity.
Yeah.
That's what I'm so happy about, is that this show, think about this show, we talked a little bit, maybe 5%, a little bit negative news, but everything was about celebrating Xbox, what's coming in the future, and that's what I want this show to be about, and that sets us apart from all the others, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
because everybody else, man, they just I don't know. Some reason there's just one big stick up the gaming community's ass these days, and they're just I've never seen gaming this varied, E-Rock, and yet everybody seemed to hate it. Like they hate these fucking games for some reason, and I'm over here, and this is why I'm never going back to Twitter, for example. I'm over here, I'm playing these games, having a great time. I come up here, I just want to talk about the great games I'm playing.
Do you know why I don't complain? I'm one of the few cats who got tricked into buying and lived through the N64. Excuse my language, but niggas, if you know, you know. 3 games a year, maybe.
Wow.
In between a long ass wait. The summer 1999, I was in community college in Philadelphia, my 2nd or 3rd semester, and the big game that summer was Star Wars Pod Racer. That's what the fuck we was playing. Because I turned in my PlayStation 1 to get an N64, because I was like a one console kind of dude. Don't ask me why. But yo, dude, Dia, I know you probably didn't have one. I lived through the N64. If you know, you know. That console wasn't giving you nothing. There was no updates, no electronic frontier, no nothing. So to see these guys getting everything now, Game Pass, all of these games,
Right.
DLC, this new digital frontier. Like, are you fucking serious? Are you serious? Well, E-Rock, man, you know you missed WCW versus NWO Revenge. That was great, but hell, WWE 2K19 runs circles around that shit. We got this shit now called the community, where you could download whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
Like, yo, these gamers, dear, are so spoiled now, right? They're so spoiled. Even Madden, as shitty as Madden has become, it is light years beyond, in a way, light years beyond Madden 2006. In a lot of ways, Madden 2006 was better, but in a lot of ways, Madden 2024 is light years beyond anything we ever seen before. Like, we are so spoiled. You got shooters. You can be in World War II. You can be. Gaming allows us to be whatever. You can go back to ancient Greece. You can go to San Francisco and be a black hacker. What are y'all complaining about? I don't understand it. I'll never understand it, which is why Unlimited Production and I have disengaged from the gaming community. And it's so good to wake up and have clarity and not have to hear all this nonsense, and I don't have to tune into Digital Foundry if I don't want. I didn't know Digital Foundry was dissecting fucking Hellblade. I didn't even know
about it. I didn't even know about it.
Like it's so great to be unattached from Instagram and be unattached from Twitter. I don't know anything. I'm surprised now, and that's how I like to be surprised. I like to, you ever go to like fucking Great Adventure or Disneyland? And you go in there and you see like the stuffed moose, and the stuffed moose is like this. He's surprised. He's surprised y'all niggas is there. That's how I am now. I'm the stuffed moose at Disneyland. I want to be surprised. I don't want to know shit. I don't want to know that Jabari is arguing with Hebot. I don't want to know that the PlayStation guy is mad at this guy. All of that shit. I'm 55 years old. I don't want to be that dude I was on the E-Rock X channel. I'm done. And Unlimited Production was almost done, but I'm glad he didn't finish. I'm glad he didn't finish this story, because we need his voice out here. So there it
That's
is.
true.
Yeah.
It's needed. Yeah.
He said finish the story. Yeah, he was watching WrestleMania.
Hey, Cody don't have a copyright on that shit. I'm gonna use that shit now. E-Rock, man, you hold up the line here at the bodega. Nigga, I'm finishing my story.
Yeah.
Finish my story.
Hey, that was a good show, man. I watched that too. I was blown away.
The first night was kind of, but that second night,
That second night.
and I'm so proud that it happened at Philly because that shit could have went all sorts of wrong. It could have rained, it could have fucking snowed. Because our weather here on the East Coast is untredict.
Yeah,
But it went off without a goddamn hitch.
yeah.
But
and for some reason, the East Coast don't like dome stadiums.
Man, look, not to hold up the show Unlimited Production. You was kind of young, but back in the late '90s, it was this stadium built in Pittsburgh called Heinz Field, right?
Yeah.
And so when they built Heinz Field, everybody wanted their own Heinz Field. Lincoln Financial Field came, and all the shit up there at Foxborough, Massachusetts, and now we got these domed shits like Houston got. We got these domed shits like out in LA, and everybody like, damn, maybe I should have put a dome on my shit. Well, it is what it is, man.
I mean, it's nice to hold an event and got to worry about the weather,
Yeah.
WrestleMania was really good. And this is somebody, WrestleMania. I watched WrestleMania 17 when I was in Houston. I saw the Undertaker.
Oh man, that was a great one.
Yeah, I watched Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels live with 25.
Oh wow, WrestleMania 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah,
I was like, dude,
y'all. Oh, Texas is always getting WrestleMania.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was got like two of them as well. But yeah, so I've had. I mean, it's a great experience, even though now it's way too expensive in my opinion. So if they ever return, like I'm doing good, but I don't know if I'm doing that good. When I saw some of the ticket price, I'm like, geez,
$200, and that shit is on. What's that shit? I watched it on Peacock.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, Peacock, you finally made yourself worth the $9 or whatever we pay for this shit each month. Shit.
Right. Hey, but all right, guys. We could talk about that. Well, I don't know if I'll be on this week's Sega Forever show, but if you do join E-Rock, I'll be listening to your thoughts on that, man.
Man, that shit gonna be 4:00 in the morning. I ain't expecting to see you.
Yeah, man. But you guys have a great night. Enjoy the rest of y'all week. Remember, guys, gaming is great, especially on Xbox, man.
That's right.
And it's great to be back. And we are out.